Am I actually live, folks? Give me some feedback there in the comments there if you can hear me. The wind's blowing in on this spot pretty good. Hopefully it's going to help our calls and catching some fish tonight. Let's see if some people give me some feedback in the chat. We went live here the other night, had pretty good cell reception. So hopefully tonight will be the same story, be able to actually film out here. All right, it says I'm live. There's Palmetto Cats, Sandra Hillary. All right, now we got some people in here. I guess I'm actually live now. Sometimes there's a lag in when it says I'm live and when I'm actually live. So, all right. Thank you, Palmetto Cats. Hit me up with the first 99 cents. Appreciate that, buddy. He's on his way out here right now. Kevin's going to be joining me here shortly. He had some work stuff to do tonight, and he's coming out here. There's my mom. Let's add her as a moderator. All right. Rich Saga says, look forward to my videos every morning. Trevor Bond, Harvey Walton. Glad to have you, folks. Give me some feedback on the microphone. We got a stiff wind blowing in right now, and I'm facing into it. And I want to know if you all can hear that on the microphone. They've got the waves crashing and the wind. Is it bothering? Is it all? I can turn around if need be. Everybody says it sounds good. Good. All right. All right, perfect. This microphone's really helping a lot. I feel like I'm having to scream out here to compensate for the wind and the waves. So, yeah, y'all, we got 110 people already in here. So I'll kind of give you the rundown. I'm on Santee Cooper in South Carolina. I'm fishing on Lake Moultrie. And this area is a spot I had hit a couple years back and done really well. Me and Kevin from Palmetto Cats came out here 2 nights ago, I guess. And he caught a really big fish and another good blue, and I got a striper. So hitting it again tonight, and the wind is blowing in on this spot. It's an overcast day. So it's a lot better fishing conditions than what we had the other night. So I'm a little bit more optimistic that we're going to do well tonight. Will we? I don't know. But anyway, I just cast the baits out right before I went live. I got all bluegill on. I've got a head, a midsection, a whole bluegill that's cut, and then a live bluegill. As I went through all my perch, I didn't have any more. So Kevin may have some different baits when he gets out here. You know, he's a fan of that old chicken stuff. But we'll see. But I'm going bluegill tonight. Hey, there was another one from somebody. Tommy and hit me up. Says, looks a little windy, but not affecting the noise in the camera. Good deal, man. Thank you, Tom. Boy, there's a big one from Daniel. $50. Says, good luck today, sir. Glad I caught you live again. Well, thank you, Daniel. I'm glad you did too, man. I'm glad you did too. Let me turn around this way. Maybe this will help us a little bit here. I'm gonna try to position myself where I can sit in the chair and y'all can see the rods. I'm gonna try to be professional at this live streaming stuff. I got my hood on. Oh, that's good right there. Look at that. I can see the chat. I need to slide a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Y'all can see the rods now. Sandra with a $1.49 banana super sticker. She trying to give me the bad Judy already out here. Thank you, Sandra. Glad you're here. Oh, Palmetto Cat says he's bringing a chicken there. He'll be here shortly. Dustin Nash says, how long will the stream be? I don't know. Probably an hour or so after dark, maybe a little longer. It's a little chilly out here, and that wind it's pretty stiff, so I'm a pansy in the cold. I don't know how long I'll make it tonight. If we catching fish, who knows? We got Michael TH 55 $19.99 says, good luck out there tonight catching some big cats. Thank you, Michael. I'm going to try, man. last night over here in South Carolina. Got to make it count. Eric Flowers says, I need some decorating tips from Chunky. I do. He puts on a show out there, man. Hey, there's Nikki Hayes. Chunky says, Chunky style view. No, Chunky, I need something neon flashing back there to get the full Chunky effect. Ash H says, don't forget to make a video in the kayak if the wind lets up. I've already made 3. Those will be out next week. I got to get them edited when I get home. Tommy in $5. He says, is that spot accessible by kayak only? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you could walk down here from the boat ramp parking lot, but it's about 2 miles. So it's a pretty good haul. It takes me from here to the ramp in the kayaks about almost 30 minutes to get back to the launch. It's a long canal out here. Hey, Eric Martinez, $5 says, good luck. Like to get a shout out to my brother Mike. Absolutely, Mike, there's your shout out from Eric. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, man. River Attic with $1.99 says, looks breezy out there. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, that wind kicked up today, and out here on Santee, man, the wind kicks up. You get out in the main lake, and you got some rollers going on out there. So I've kind of hung out in the canal here. I slept in this morning because I was dog tired. Now I slept in, come out here, piddled around in the canal. Didn't do any good for the cats, but got some bait for tonight. And set up here on this spot that the wind's blowing in on. So I'm optimistic tonight. I'm hoping we get some good cats. I'd like for them to send me out of here with a good fish tonight. There's Marvin Mangum, $20. Thank you, Marvin. He says, look, Justin, try at least one chicken chunk. I ain't got no chicken with me, Marvin, but Kevin from Palmetto Cats is on his way. He'll be here in about a half hour, and I'm sure he'll bring some chicken with him. Tim Hull, $5. He says, went for 3 hours today, not a bite. Must be all up in South Carolina waiting for you. Good luck tonight and catch me one too. Thank you, Tim. I hope we catch some for you tonight, man. There's Sanders saying I should make a fire for later. I don't know if we could in this wind. I don't know. It's the damp out here. I don't know if we get it going or not. Hey, fishing with Big Mike. He says, just like the tourney day, how's the bite? Yep, Mike, I tell you, man, thank you for that super chat. It's very similar to when I was here in the tournament a couple years ago. The wind is blowing right in on this spot. And we'll see. It helped me that day. I hope it helps me tonight. I ain't done too good out here numbers-wise the last few days. But I got a really good quality fish yesterday and a couple others. And then I went out with Kevin from Palmetto Cats. Last night we fished the Cooper River in his boat. Got several fish. And so I'm hoping for a big night tonight. I'm heading back home in the morning. So we got, where'd that other one go? Adam Cates, $10. He says, it's my birthday today, so go catch a big one for me. It's chilly down here in Texas, but I'll try to get out after work today. Well, happy birthday, Adam. Man, I hope you have a special day. I hate that you happen to work on your birthday. Thank you for that, buddy. What a world we live in. It's Adam's birthday, and he's giving me money. Tom Ian, $5, says, hopefully Kevin brings some white perch. You were killing it in the tournament there last year on white perch, yeah. Well, and funny thing is, Tom, last night we went to the Cooper River, and we had a variety of baits out. Perch, bluegill, live bluegill. He threw on chicken. We had one rod that kept getting hit over and over and over again, and it was a white perch midsection. Almost all but one fish come on the white perch midsection. We got Jimmy Edwards, $25, says, please give Phyllis a shout out. She is a 5-year cancer survivor. We love your videos, and I go when I can. Got a couple smalls yesterday. Thank you, Jimmy, and absolutely, Phyllis, shout out to you. 5 years cancer-free. That is awesome. Congratulations on that. I'm so happy you're doing well. Pontoon Jody, $2. Says your cheek's getting a little rosy, Justin. Yeah, Jody, I tell you, thank you for that. It's been a little windy today. It was sunny the last 2 days, and today the wind's kicking out here. Huckett Catfish says, I make bank ride holders. Wondered if you'd be interested. No, man, I appreciate it, but I got my kayak here. It's kind of just makes it easy to fish off the bank when I got the kayak out there. Dustin Nash says, can we get 500 people in the stream? We probably will at some point. Noah V says, almost forgot to like the stream. Well, I'm glad you remembered, Noah. They scroll up here and get some more Catfish Club members' comments. There's Bill Coulter in the house. Dustin C says, how you doing? Looks cold. It's cooler than I'd like out here. Hey, Eric Romines is here. Glad to have you, Promines. Tony Sparks. I see it, buddy. Robert Short says, waves out there are pounding. They are, man. Tom N says, I'm getting a bite on the left rod. Don't you be teasing me, Tom. I wonder if it's your left or my left. I think it's that wind gusting. That wind's picking up. I think it's just the wind. That wind's been getting progressively worse all afternoon, and so it's going to be a hurricane blowing through, I reckon. I got my reels engaged tonight, so the rod tips are just going to load up, but I do have the clickers on in case we just don't notice. Surely one of y'all will see it out there. But if it starts pulling drag, hopefully we'll hear it. We got a new Catfish Club member, everybody. Tim Hull, welcome to the club, my man. Glad to have you. Thank you, buddy. Quintessential says, hey, everyone, good luck. Thank you, Quintessential. Green Machine in the house. Rob 5706, did you get paid for your eBay auctions? I got paid for the reel. The guy who bought the rod, I think he trolled me. He ain't never paid. He ain't responded to nothing. So I think I got trolled on that. So I'll have to relist that or do the second chance thing for whoever else bid on it. My second rod is currently on eBay. It ends on Sunday. There's a link down in the video description. I'm doing one rod per week for 4 weeks here till I get rid of those ugly sticks. So I feel like I need to move a little bit. I feel like my big head here is blocking part of the rods. There we go. That's a little better, ain't it? Yeah, that's better. Trent Dotson says, River Hawk is watching. Catching them fish in the house. Weston Hoover. Jim W. says, I inspire more people than I know. Thanks. Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate the positivity. AZ Cat Girl said, I was so sad I missed the ending bidding for that rod. 5 minutes late. Well, you may get another shot at it here if that person don't pay me. Jimmy Edwards says he got his Catfish Sumo combo. Hopefully Friday he can catch him one. I hope you do, man. Think you're going to like it. Real beast is the size of a melon that head is. Yeah, my head blocks half the rods back there. Let's see if I can. I got to be able to see the comments. There we go. That might be a little better. Mark Walden says, you fishing out of Black Skimp? I'm not. I didn't, I just got a normal hotel. I didn't stay at one of the fish camps. Hey, Billy Hamilton's in the house. What's going on, Billy? Says, hey, Justin, catch them gollywhoppers, man. We're going to try tonight, buddy. Tom N says, wind, go away. We'd love a calm, settled bay. I think the wind's going to help us, actually, Tom. It won't help the audio, but I think it'll help the fishing. It can't hurt it. Brandon Struthers says, what kind of bait are you using? Got bluegill on tonight. All 4 rods. A head, a midsection, a whole bluegill, and then a live bluegill. Noah says, good to hear from Billy. Hope everything's going well with your truck. Yeah, man, Billy had hit a deer there last week or week before, I guess, and messed up his truck. So hopefully he's back on the road now. James Shuey, Catfish Club member, says, good luck tonight, Justin. Catch me a huge golly whopper. I'm going to try, man. Jimmy Stevens says, thank you for the videos. I'm disabled and unable to fish, so I'm fishing through you. Well, thank you, Jimmy. X Savage says, same location you won the tourney out there on Santee. It is. Yep, same spot tonight. There's Sandra at $25. Says, hey, I bid on that rod too. Yeah, it had a bunch of bids, and then the guy who won it just ain't paid. So I think eBay lets you do second chance things. So like, if he don't pay, it'll go to like the next highest bidder. I can give them a day or two or whatever to respond, and I'll just keep going down the list. Or just relist it, I guess. The guy who won's from New York, which was kind of suspect. I'm like, I don't have a big audience in New York. So Billy says, it's not too much, Justin, to start to make a living here financially right now. I'm not able to. Don't wait till you like an army dude. Billy, you must be driving because there's a lot of grammatical stuff going on there. I don't even know what the hell you're trying to say. James Coronado joined the Catfish Club. Thank you, James. Glad to have you, man. Awesome, man. Philip Yance says, you fish all winter and I will stay warm watching. I like your style, man. I'll have my heater with me this winter. There's Chat Cats. Joe Jellison in the house. Says, I prefer bluegill in the colder months. Hope you get a good one. Thank you, Chat Cats. Glenn Sheely in the house. Ash H says, money well spent on the microphone. Sounds great. No wind at all. Perfect. Yeah, that's one of the big things I was hoping to eliminate with this microphone was the wind noise. So I'm glad it's working out. Billy, I'm not too much, Justin. Just trying to make a living right now. Oh, Billy, man, Lord Billy, you've given me so much, man. Don't worry about it. Lord Almighty, you've been my biggest supporter on here financially since I started doing these live streams, man. Don't worry about it. Yak and Son says, hey, Justin, in your last stream in South Carolina, you mentioned you use secure straps when traveling to lock up your kayak. What kind of straps do you use? So I use something called Canulocks. I think it's K-A-N-U-L-O-C-K-S. And what they are is they are a Kevlar wrapped steel strap. So it protects you 2 ways, and they lock. So you got the lock on there. You got Kevlar, which keeps people from using bolt cutters to cut the straps. And then the steel keeps people from slicing it with a knife. So if a thief really wants it, they're going to get it ultimately. But they're going to have to jump through a lot of extra steps and a lot of extra time with them straps. So it kind of keeps you from, it kind of avoids the quick steal. So, so far, no problems. I've been taking everything out of my kayak at night over here. I'm staying at the hotel. I just strip everything down. We got another one there. Where'd it go? Real Beast 499. Says, been watching you since 2,000 subs. Glad you made it, bud. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You've been with me a long time if you've been from 2,000. That's probably been 4 or 5 years now, I guess. Thank you, buddy. Jody Parks says, have you ever thought about being a fishing guide on the side? It ain't, fishing guide stuff ain't for me. I'd looked into it, but it just ain't something I want to do. Josh Wagner says, catch us a big one. We'll try, man. Yak and Son says, thanks, man. Those are just the ones I was looking up. Yeah, you know, they claim they can't be cut. I ain't tried it. I don't know if it's true or not. Hey, there's Brandon Strother, $4.99. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that, man. Didn't leave a comment there. Appreciate the donation, though. There's Tom. It says, yes, shout out to Billy. He helps make our favorite channel possible. Thank you, Billy Hamilton, Sandra, and all the other big hitters. Thank you all. Yeah, absolutely. I get so much support on this channel. It's amazing. Y'all are the reason I'm able to live this dream here. There's Hooks and Hammocks. So he's going to tune in again on the drive home. Brandon Strother said he'd love to fish with me someday. You fishing with me right now, Brandon? I'm bringing you along for the night here. Old man on the hill said if it wasn't for the waves in the background, I wouldn't know the wind was blowing. Perfect. It means this microphone's working good. I got my back to the wind too, which is probably helping a little bit. It's helping keep me a little warmer. It's gonna get chilly when that sun goes down. Joe Ziegler says, hey Justin, hope you've enjoyed South Carolina. I have. It's been a good trip. I'm tired. I've fished more this week than what I normally do at home. But I've had a good time. Billy Hamilton says, Justin, I've watched every video you have and given a thumbs up on every one. Well, thank you, Billy. Jim Hughes says, what do you think about growing a beard for winter? It wouldn't work out, Jim. I'd look like an Amish person. I'd have splotches and stuff like I had to mange. Someday when I hit puberty, it might actually fill in. Moss J 1999 says, we love you, Justin. Well, thank you. Hooks and Hammocks is far rod. You seeing stuff? Oh, it went slack, didn't it? The line went slack over here, y'all. Good call there, Hooks and Hammocks. What went on here? What the heck, man? It's gone. It broke me off, whatever it was. What the heck, man? I got broke off there. Well, crap far, y'all. Hey, Hooks and Hammocks. Tell me what happened there. Did y'all see that rod go down? Far rod, Hooks and Hammocks said. Said I had a bite. I got broke off. I don't know what happened. We're going to retie that, I guess. Barry Black, $5 says, good luck tonight. Thank you, Barry. Tom Ian, $5 says, Dustin Nash, this is a donation for you. It's okay, buddy. The interaction helps some too. Well, yeah, well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you doing that for Dustin. Seth Yates says, if I get a bite while live streaming, I'll put it in my chest. That's why I got my life jacket on. That way I can. Yeah, everybody's talking about that dang rod. So he doubled you over for a second. He did. He broke me off. Let me get retied here. Tom says I may have gotten a rock. Yeah, that one was cast up pretty shallow. Let me, I got some leaders over here. Dadgummit. At least we got a bite right away though. I got some pre-tied leaders here. I keep them in a little sandwich baggie in my camera bag. That way I don't have to fool with that on the water, you know, retying everything. I gotta get me a sinker. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. You tell them fish out there, y'all. You tell them that's the only free baits I get in the night. I just grabbed oh hell, I got an 8 ouncer on there again. I I got 8 ounces on my other rods too because I was suspended there. I didn't want to retie everything. I should have grabbed a 3, but I'm distracted. This heavier sinker will help me cast into the wind anyway. All right. Let's get us another bait here. I think that was I think it was a bluegill head that I had on there. Oh, this may get me kicked off YouTube right here, cutting up a live fish. The PETA people don't like that. I had to stop trimming fins on live baits because of the people giving me hell about it, but when we live, I can't really hide it like I can in an edited video. All right. Let's cast this thing back out. Lord, I done got weeds on it, y'all. All right. I think we're about back in business now. This rod here. All right. Come on. I'm gonna reel down on this one too. I got a little slack in it. All right. What I miss in the chat box? Anything, y'all? Miss anything good in there? I think I missed some super chats. Where'd it go? There's one. NC Catfish Hunter said, so your rod went down hard after a few bumps, and after it went down hard, the rod tip came up like the line had broke about 3 minutes before. Well, whatever it was definitely broke me off. Must have just cut me on a rock or something. I didn't see it. I was talking to you all instead of watching rods. All right. We back in business though. We ready for the next one there? Yak and Son says those are the same folks that order a fat fish sandwich and never wonder how it got on the plate. That's the truth. Jeffrey Thackeray says, are you at the same spot you won the tournament? I am. Same spot. Brandon Strother, $9.99 says, how long are you staying in South Carolina? Also, if you're staying long enough, you should be able to go to Lake Watery Saturday because I'll be there. I'm actually leaving in the morning, Brandon. This is my last night over here. I come into town Sunday night, and I fish Monday, Tuesday, and today, and plans to go back home tomorrow. So it's been a good trip. I fished with Palmetto Cats Monday night on a live stream. Then last night we went to Cooper River. He's supposed to be coming out here tonight here in about 30 minutes or so. He's going to join me out here. It's been fun over here. Adrian Pratt wants me to say hello to Ron Pratt. There you go, Ron. Eric Flowers said some gators bite. Man, I've seen a bunch of them again today. They out here. Derek Parker says the weather and water is about what it looked like when you won that tournament. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping we get on a good bite tonight because this wind is blowing right in on this spot. Tiffany McConkey says, are you using chicken on any of your rods? I am not. No doubt Kevin will be bringing some though. Sanders, this probably was a gator. Y'all don't be talking about them gators now. I got all this grass here on this beachy area. It could be a gator over there and I don't know it. Or a water moccasin. Hopefully it's too cold for these gators to be too active. They were in the sun earlier when it was out. There's Tom says rocks are the only thing I don't like about fishing shallow, which is what we have on my lake property. Slow, gradual, rocky area at about 6 feet at max. Yeah, them rocks, they get your line all cut up and stuff, and you get a weak spot in it and it's gone. It's the only time I ever break off really is when I'm bank fishing. Cody Yak fishing in the house. What's going on, Cody? There's Sandra says, do you have any bails? I do not. I don't have any bails, but I got my clickers. My reels are engaged, but my clickers are on. So if a fish pulls hard enough to pull some drag, then we'll hear it. But I also got my light too, so once it gets dark, we'll be able to see. And I got you all to tell me if I get a bite. Y'all are my bells and whistles out here. Colton says, what knot do you tie? I tie a few of them, but mostly clinch and snell. Art says, I definitely wouldn't go in them weeds. Yeah, I ain't hiking through here, that's for sure. Murillo Family Fishing says, where's your on-site moderator? He's coming. He's late. He had some meeting at work or something. Austin says, cold in Kentucky. What's the current temp there? I think it's probably still around 60 here today, but the wind's a little cooler, and it's going to be dropping through the night. I think tomorrow the high is only going to be in the 50s here. They got a front coming through. Steve LaPrade says, why not use the gill live? Because I already got a live bluegill on. That's why. We give them a variety. Tiffany says she couldn't resist asking about the chicken since I went off on it. Kevin got a big fish on it though. People over here like that chicken. Kevin thinks that it's got something to do with the fact these fish eat a lot of mussels. So, kind of looks like it. Local Life says he's seen gators there as long as the kayak. I've seen a few long as my kayak out here this weekend too. James Shuey says they calling for snow tonight in Tazewell, Virginia. You keep that snow, buddy. I don't want to see any of that stuff this year. Maybe at Christmas. It can snow on Christmas, but the rest of the year, I don't want to see it. Hey, there's James, Catfish Club member, says, what's up, man? Just hanging out on this old bank over here, man, trying to catch a fish. I'm so glad y'all can't hear that wind because it's kicking right now. The waves are crashing there behind me. There, Hell's Baits to stay out of the trees. I've seen more snakes there than anywhere in my life. Yeah, Kevin was saying that too, that these water moccasins are up in the trees and stuff, and I wouldn't be climbing no trees out here, that's for sure. Matthew Rowland, I don't use the uni knot unless I'm fluorocarbon to braid leader, man. Goodness gracious. Hey, there's Nikki promoting the Catfish Club. Thank you, Nikki. Randall says nice rollers in the background. Yeah. That's another reason to be fishing off the bank, because out here on Santee, when the wind kicks up, it's so wide and open. If you get out on the main lake and a wind like this, you can forget about it in the kayak. It ain't happening. Daniel Creech says, I thought you only did catch and no fishing allowed. I wish that was the case. I wish it was, man. Cool's Catfishing in the house. It looks like you're fishing the ocean. It looks like it, man. Hey, there's Donna. $10 says, hi, my sweet cat fisherman. Raining in Texas today. Well, thank you, Donna. I hope it don't rain. I hope it don't flood you out down there. Braxton Foley says, do you fish primarily from the bank at Santee? No, I've been out in the main lake some this week. It's just easier to, on this spot, it's easier just to fish from the bank. I'm fishing shallow, so, especially when I got the wind blowing in. Dustin Nash is the only thing I want is to do is stay safe. Yeah, I'm trying, man. James says he don't do no snakes, especially cottonmouths. Me either. The only good snake's a dead snake. Hey, Randall Allen, super sticker, $2.99. Thank you, Randall. Appreciate that, buddy. Jerry Woodward says, love watching you. Have learned so much. Give my daughter a shout out. She's 35 today. Well, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. 35 years old, that's a good year for me. Went downhill after 35. Dustin C, $2 says, new member perk could be first dib for online sale. That's a good idea, Dustin. Thank you for that. Art Vance says, how did your signal booster work out? It sucks, Art. I'm sending it back. It's terrible. It didn't. Hey, look right here. We got a celebrity in the house. Palmetto Cats showed up. He's about a half hour late. We ducking his pay. Watch it. He's probably going to run over my lines too, pulling up here. I hope he does, just so I got something extra to complain about. I guess I could have moved over farther on the beach when I set up for him, but I ain't about making his life easy, you know. His wife, I met his wife last night. She's about the sweetest lady you'll ever meet. She sent me home with some pepper suckers, some pepper jam, and some jellies. They loaded me up last night. Anna's pretty awesome. Kevin, I don't know, jury's still out on him. Hey, Vivi's in the house. Says, hello there, buddy. Here passing through Knoxville, heading to Iowa. Hope everything is all good, buddy. Say hello to West Texas for me. Hammer down. Well, thank you, Vivi. You driving through my neck of the woods right now. Knoxville's where I'm headed back tomorrow. Thank you so much for that, Vivi. Vivi's a truck driver from Texas. Hey, work starts at 5 o'clock around here, buddy. Not 5:30, not 5:45, 5 o'clock. It ain't about getting paid. It's about doing a good job. Everybody's trying to hold me up. Every time I bring somebody on here, they're trying to hold me up for money. I'll get him mic'd up here in a minute, folks. You need me to get it? You gonna get your feet all wet. You want me to get it? All right. Gonna be cold tonight. You can't be getting your feet wet.
Feet are waterproof.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Well, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Definitely a different atmosphere than the other.
Boy, ain't it? It was flat calm the other night, and now we got a hurricane blowing through here. Good news is they can't hear it on the microphone, so it's like it don't even happen. All right. Cody Yak Fishing, $5. Says, hope you have better luck tonight watching you while editing my video from today. Have a safe drive tomorrow. Thank you, Cody. I'm gonna leave out here in the morning. Daniel says, Justin, I'm pretty sure I heard you say that you got a new phone. I'm with Verizon but get no signal at home. A friend showed me the T-Mobile test drive. It's a free month of service you could try. Well, thank you, Daniel. I think Sandra has told me about T-Mobile too, I think she's got T-Mobile maybe. I'm open to any service that'll get me places. You know, AT&T's good in some areas and not so good in others. Hey, there's Brian Posey. Philip Holland says Palmetto loves that hat, don't he? He got a big fish the other night wearing that hat. That's his lucky hat now. He got his new PB off the bank in that hat. Tom says big lakes that have no flow tend to slosh because there's nowhere for the water to go. It's all due to the lunar pool. Yeah, it's sloshing out here tonight. Cody says, let's smash that like button. Looks like I got 220 people that's done it. We got 542 people watching tonight. I'm gonna pop a squat over here again, set back down. Once Kevin gets set up, we'll get him mic'd up. Let me get the camera off my head and back on the rods there in case another one goes down. Mark Walden says T-Mobile doesn't have any reception in the diversion canal. That area is terrible for every network. Yeah, I mean, last time I was here 2 years ago, where I'm at right now, I could barely get any service. I had about 1 bar if I was lucky. Out here tonight, I got 3 bars. So I think they've made some improvements in this area in the last couple of years. But I ain't been to the canal the last couple days. I fished here on the lower end of Moultrie the whole time. Where'd that other one go? Jameson Rucker, $5. Thank you, Jameson. Says with these colder temps and bait getting harder to catch, best fall bait, get that 50-pounder. It's coming, Justin. Ohio. Hey, thank you, Jameson. Man, I hope we get it tonight. Kevin got a big one off his spot the other night. So, hey, there's Robert Gibson, Catfish Club member. James said, you sure you want to get Kevin mic'd up? I might regret it later. Randall says he got a feeling a big one's coming tonight. I hope so, man. I hope so. Heath Bryant says, good luck. Thank you, Heath. There's Charles Gandy from Ohio. What are you doing over there, Kevin?
Eating up.
You ain't got no chicken, do you?
All chicken.
All chicken tonight?
I ain't have no time to catch any bluegill out of my bait tank.
You didn't have time to catch bluegill out of your bait tank.
It's hard to catch them out of there. You saw it.
He's got a bait tank in his garage, folks. It's about, I don't know, 1 million gallons. It's huge. Full of bluegill, and he's only got chicken out here tonight. That's the whole purpose of having a bait tank at home, Kevin.
And you said you had bluegill, so why waste mine?
Well, good point. Brokeback Bob's in the house. What's going on, Bob? Hope your doctor appointment went well. Donald Weir says, hey, Justin, I'm sorry about the information I sent you or said to you the other night. And seems he was busy donating to Chunky right after you got off the air, so I don't know if that was... I don't know what you're talking about, Donald. I can barely remember 3 hours ago, let alone the other night. Hey, Brian Forrest. And his horse named Toby. Nick Hoagland, $5 says, good luck. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, man. Jay Florence says, any future white bass videos learned a ton from the previous ones. Yeah, we'll do some eventually. I like catching them white bass. Anthony McDonald says, as a truck driver, I use Straight Talk and get service all over the country. That's good to know. I'll have to check that out. Boy, I've missed a bunch of comments here. Daryl Everett says, Justin, what's on the pole in the yak? That's my light. I wasn't sure what time Kevin was going to get out here, if it's going to be dark or not, so I wanted to make sure I had a light set up and ready to go. We learned that a couple weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago. I hooked a big fish, didn't have my light ready. And so people couldn't hardly see me reeling it in, and then I was having to fumble around with the light, so everything's ready to go tonight. Hey, there's Samuel Dyson, $5. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that, buddy. You didn't leave a comment. Fishing Billy says, good evening, everyone. True Preacher says, check rod number 4. Which rod is number 4? Is it that one? Or that? I can't do the finger. Chunky Cats does that finger thing, like touch my finger and the pole. I can't do it. That's complicated. He's coordinated. They all look good to me, man. Lines are tight. We had that one bite. You got the sling. We ain't gonna catch a damn thing. You've jinxed us. You still ain't baited up?
I got 2 rods out.
Okay. He's making progress over there, folks. He's getting there.
I don't know if I can cast anymore.
Derek says, how far are you from the dam? Good question, man. Everything out here is so far away, it's tough to say. This is a big body of water, and I ain't good with distances. Hey, Chunky Cats. I was just talking about you, Chunky. I was trying to do the finger thing. I can't do it. I don't know how the hell you do it.
I think Chunky got his new TV the other night when we were live.
I saw his picture on that, yeah. Yeah, y'all Chunky Cats dominating up there on the live stream, man. Called a monster. Samuel, he just donated there. He said, thanks, Justin. You helped me land my biggest cat. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad you got that thing, man. Philip Yaunt said, so are you only live chat and no videos? Well, listen, buddy, have some patience. All right, man, I've been filming out here. You're going to have some regular videos, but I'm out here fishing. When am I supposed to be editing? We'll get them next week here, man. Lordy days. Every time I post something on Instagram, there'll be somebody in the comments say, when's the video? I'm like, I'm still on the water. Boy, I missed a bunch of comments there. Hey, there's KD Hartman, 44. He says, $5. He said, what's involved with the membership? No channel cats tonight. Well, thank you, KD Hartman. Membership is just a way for people to help support my channel. It gives you a little icon next to your name in the chat box. So when the chat box is scrolling, I do the super chats first, and then I start looking for my club members. It also gets you some extra discounts. Catfish Sumo gives you 15%, and then there's a 10% off merchandise code, and hopefully be adding some more discount codes as more companies get on board too. Thank you for asking about that. Callie is back again. K&K Fishing Adventures, $25. Says, looks chilly, good luck. It ain't too bad, Callie, but the wind's blowing, and that's making it feel a little cooler than it is. Once it gets dark, it's gonna be chilly tonight. Fishing with Big Mike, $5. Says, thank you for coming in the live stream last night. Man, was cold in East Tennessee. Well, thank you, Big Mike. Yeah, I got back there to the hotel after me and Kevin got done fishing, and I turned on the Braves game there, watched them win, and Big Mike was live, so I hopped on there to see how he was doing and jumped in the chat. I always hate getting in people's chat boxes on live streams because people start talking to me and I feel like I'm taken away from what they're doing. I don't want to be a distraction, you know. But I like to get on there sometimes and say hi to people. Brooks Mace, 1999, says, keep up the amazing job. Well, thank you so much, Brooks. I appreciate you watching, supporting the channel. Uh-oh, Andrew's had a message deleted by Nikki. Andrew's about to get the hell out of the buildings, it sounds like. NC Catfish Hunters has joined the club. Thank you, NC Catfish Hunters. Glad to have you, buddy.
I guess I need a doctor to open this chest.
Hold on, I got a bug here. Look at this, folks. I got a bug on me. I got a South Carolina hitchhiker here. He crawling up my neck. Where'd he go? I got to use you all to see where he went. All right, I think we got him. Them old South Carolina hitchhikers. You catch bugs and herpes over here in South Carolina. That's what I've been told. Can you verify that the herpes? Negative? Let's get him mic'd up, folks.
Well, I got to put up my light too.
Hey, your panty liner's washed up here on the shore, Kevin. How about that? You never know what you're gonna see here. Hang on, folks. I got to get the microphone here for Kevin. Look at this. Look at this right here, folks. You see, look at it. That's the catfish slime all over my microphone. He got it all slimed up the other night. Still got the good luck on there. All right, he's got a hot mic.
Can you reach in that, so I don't have to get back in the boat, the green light case?
Green light case.
It says Compex right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, folks.
I thought your boots were waterproof.
Hey, folks.
What's the problem there?
Not I know. Thanks. I forgot this thing right here.
All right.
I gotta light you up so you look good. Otherwise,
Well,
people will be scared all the time.
Don't put too much light on me. They ain't gonna like what they see. All right. We in business here, folks. We in business. Got Kevin mic'd up. Hopefully y'all can hear him.
Check, 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 check.
Brokeback Bob says Palmetto is going down tonight. Miguel Watson, Catfish Club member.
I let him catch all the fish last night.
You did. We caught several fish last night. Says I've tried about every cell service out there and Straight Talk has been the best. I live out in the boonies. You should really try it. I'll look into it, man. Randall Allen says you catch more than that if you stay long in South Carolina.
You better watch your mouth.
Jig Man said, did Kevin get a new boat? He did not. He's having an enclosure put on his boat. It's in the shop, so he borrowed this one so we could fish together.
I'm getting fancy-fied.
Russell Smith, Catfish Club member, says, I made it. Let's get them whoppers on the bank. We're trying.
That wind is something else, ain't it?
Hooks and Hammocks says, does Kevin's mic have auto-tune?
Whoa, whoa, no.
We got Sheldon, so he's pretty sure he's seen me somewhere before.
YouTube,
Probably on YouTube. All right, we got, oh, here's Samuel Dyson back with another $5. He says, forgot to leave a comment, learned a ton from your videos. Thanks for everything you do. It's a pleasure to watch. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you supporting me, man. People like you are why this is all possible. Thank you so much. Michael Laney says, do you keep a logbook when you're fishing on location and dates and baits that produce? I used to, did it for years, and then kind of got away from it.
That daggone boat's gonna turn all the way around.
Stevie Reeves says, wonder how people could watch live catfishing, and I'm on my third night now. Very interesting. Well, thanks, Stevie. Yeah, there's a lot of downtime that you don't see in regularly edited videos, but for live stream purposes, it gives us a chance to chat and hang out and kind of bring you all along for the process. And Kevin over here, his boat's about to get washed away. These waves are coming in. How you gonna get them back rods back there, Kevin?
Jump on the boat, I guess. Once again, I had the sand spikes ready to go, but I was in such a hurry I forgot to throw them in the boat.
Ain't worth a damn, folks.
I can't do nothing right.
He ain't worth a damn. If it wasn't for Anna, you wouldn't be able to function in life.
You darn right. I don't mind admitting to that.
Oh, we got another person timed out. Andrew says, no need to block or delete me. Only reason I watch this guy is because my girlfriend likes to see the big blues and flats. Don't worry, I'll show myself to the door. Well, don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. Travis Gentry says, hope these bad guys stay good tonight so I can keep watching. Tom, $5 says, I never caught anything over 20 pounds until I started watching your videos. Biggest I've gotten was a 36 pounder and can't wait to land a 50 plus. I hope you do, man. Just a matter of time. Sean Dunford said, just got on from Galveston, Texas. Glad to have you, man. No fish yet. We had one rod go down over there a little while ago and he cut me off on something. But no solid hookups yet. Dale says, what was that, a new PB Palmetto was posing with? It was not his PB, but PB from the bank. So, biggest one he's got fishing on the bank. Hey, there's Sunfish Assassin. Says, man, the wind is ripping this evening. Good luck. Yeah, it's blowing here, man. Timothy Brown says, are you God's gift to the fishing world? Well, I don't know about the fishing world, but I tell my girlfriend I'm God's gift to her all the time. She don't believe me. Daniel says, Justin, I apologize for asking again, but are you using the Catfish Sumo pre-tied leaders? I'm not, but I will be soon as he sends me some. I'm planning on switching. Anything I can do to make my life easier, I'm about it, and them pre-tied leaders will be a big help. Alan Bailey from Olympia, Washington. One of my favorite states. Washington State. Beautiful up there.
Now. It's going to be Monster Jam.
Let's do it.
Monster Jam 2021. Woo!
Russell Smith says, what's a temp that way? Texas got a chill. What is a temp, Kevin? It feels colder than it probably actually is.
I'll tell you.
He got it on his phone here.
Eventually it'll load up.
Yeah, Kevin ain't got good. He's got Verizon. He ain't got no service out
But
here.
I can stream your live.
You can stream me.
I'm streaming.
But you can't pull up a temperature. Hard times.
55.
55 degrees.
Don't feel like it though. It feel like about 60, and then the wind chill.
Well, the winds.
I don't know.
Yeah, it winds
It
brisk.
says that the wind chill's only 6 miles. The wind is only 6 miles per hour.
If this is 6 miles an hour, I'll kiss your ass. It's more than 6 miles an hour.
God save me. Please don't let it be 6 miles an hour. Yes, I'm fishing with chicken, Marlin. I got 4 chickens on. It's chicken versus bluegill tonight.
Well.
And he's been soaking for at least an hour longer than I have. So
Yeah, 59 minutes. I cast them out right before I went live. So.
Randall Allen gave you $1.99.
Thank you, Randall. Appreciate that, buddy.
There's Fishing and Freedom.
It's so good to have my moderator finally show up. You're only an hour late to the job here, Kevin.
Yeah, and how hard was your life till I got here?
I mean, it was really hard. That chat box was scrolling, and I'm like, where the heck is Kevin at?
There's Noah V. You got 627 people in.
Is that not crazy?
That's awesome. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Got 278 right now. Matt Holacek, I don't feel too bad for you all. It's 30 degrees here and 20-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, we experiencing a heat wave compared to where Holacek's at.
There's
Thank
Steve
you, man. He's up
Mosley,
there in New York.
41 in Kentucky. There's Daniel. There's Sandra. The thumbs up, I believe personally, when you're live, the more thumbs up you have, the more popular it is, obviously. And so maybe YouTube promotes it a little more. Just
That's
my
what
opinion.
they tell me.
That's my opinion.
I'll believe it till I'm proven wrong.
No science to back it up. Yeah. But thumbs up make you feel better anyway, right?
Yeah. Helps offset the thumbs downs.
Yeah.
I always get a few of them. There's one for you, Kevin.
Nope. I don't marinate it in anything. You can though. I have a video that has 6 different chicken baits you can try on there. I've done well with Kool-Aid and Jello chicken, but I've done just as well without anything on it. So why would do the extra work, in my opinion?
Yeah. What you laughing at over there, Kevin?
Kevin, thank you for fishing with Justin. He might need protection if the alligators get close.
They was out again over here today, Kevin. I saw a bunch of them in the sun. There's some big alligators out here, man. Only place I've seen them over here too has been in this area. I guess they're everywhere.
We saw them last night though. We saw them after dark.
down there on the Cooper.
We saw the red eyes. Tom in with another 5. Pretty good crowd for this time of year.
Tom.
This is my favorite time to fish, Whopper season. I like Burger King too.
Have it your way.
It's actually McRib season, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know.
Callie can tell us that. She works at McDonald's there.
They had McRib for the kids yesterday. You would have thought it was prime rib.
I had a Big Mac the other day. First one I've had in years. Their secret sauce is Thousand Island.
Oh yeah.
It ain't so secret. That's the first Big Mac I've had in forever.
So how was it? Was it what you remember?
I mean, it wasn't terrible. I didn't really need that extra bun, but
yeah.
But it wasn't bad. Hey, thank you, Courtney.
Daniel said that's true about the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, he said he works for YouTube part-time.
There you go. Make sure I hit the thumbs up. Help Justin out.
Man, Daniel, you the hookup I need, Daniel. I've been needing somebody on the inside of YouTube. I'm gonna hit you up for info.
Daniel's been watching my channel for at least a year, I know.
Really?
Yeah. Good dude.
Yeah, he's loaded me up tonight, man.
There's William Laycock with 3 pounds. Non-stop rain here in England. Good luck.
Well, thank you, William. Thank you for the pounds.
$5 from Jersey Boy Fishing. Yo, what's up, fellas? Hope you catch that 50 tonight. Seen that stud you guys caught the other night. Let's top that tight line smooth drag.
Well, we're gonna try, Jersey Boy. Thank you for that donation there. We're giving it a college try. It's the last night for me in South Carolina, and we're making one final push here to get some more fish. And it's been a good trip. I got 3 videos to edit when I get home. Those will come out next week there. And then this will be our second live stream. So it's been a good trip. Not bad for 3 days of fishing. It's been a good time.
You had really good weather. Even tonight's not that bad.
Yeah. I really don't mind the wind blowing in, I think helps us tonight. So
hopefully it'll blow what the bait eat in here.
Yeah.
You know, our fish last night came right when the sun went down too. So
yeah.
That was 2 nights in a row, so hopefully the third night will be just the same.
Yeah, may have a little pattern going here. We fished the Cooper River last night.
Hey, Ricky.
Kevin took me out there because it's so limited access for me to get places in the kayak just wasn't going to be realistic. And so he took me out there in the boat, and we caught several fish.
Daniel said to give you his email. I'll post a random comment on one of your other videos.
Okay. I appreciate that. I'll have one of my moderators there screenshot it and take it down afterwards.
There's no real loss.
Fishing Billy says, how deep is the area you're fishing? 5 to 7 feet where our baits are at. It's shallow. It's real shallow here in this canal. I'll kind of pan around here. There's a canal. Goes way back all in there. It's about, what, 2 miles, Kevin, probably?
At least.
It's a long ways. Real shallow, real narrow, comes out, loops around, and then there's over here, there's a cut through that goes out to the main lake. And so this is kind of just a shallow, protected area here.
I'd rather be striper fishing. Yeah, I haven't caught any on the Cooper River, but I know that people do catch stripers on the Cooper River. Joey Christ says, hey Justin, I'm looking for some rods, but I'm on a budget. I'm trying to get 2 new rods, but I only have $120. Any suggestions?
I guess it depends on what you're wanting, man. You know, if you look at the used market, you could probably get a full set for that. I'm working with Catfish Sumo, so I mean that's the rods I'm using, and you couldn't get 2 for that price. But you know, the ugly sticks that I used for years, they're like $40 now.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean that's the best budget rod.
I got an ugly stick out over here.
Yeah. So I mean the ugly sticks, you know, if you like a rod it's got a little bit more action, a little bit more limber for $40, you can't beat them.
Put it this way, most of the guides on Santee Cooper use ugly sticks.
Do they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably the number one selling
older
rod.
Fellas, the older guides.
Luther Morgan says Joe Pebsworth writes the algorithm for YouTube. I'm glad somebody can figure that algorithm out. I sure as heck can't. Glenn Cunningham, $5 says go get them guys, have a moon pie. Good luck. Thank you, Glenn. I posted that comment or that picture there on the Instagram about the moon pie, and a fella from the Moon Pie General Store up in Pigeon Forge reached out to me.
Really?
There. He said he could hook me up. I said, I'm glad you can. I emailed him months ago. I never got a response. They ghosted me.
There you go.
I thought I might could get my logo put on like a fundraiser moon pie type thing and sell them. No, they wasn't worth their time to email me back. That's all right. I still like them.
At least you get free moon pies.
It'd be nice if I did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he said he could hook you up.
Yeah, we'll see if he follows through. I'll take him if he does. No, Robert, you didn't miss nothing yet. Kevin got here finally. He's an hour late to the job.
The fish were waiting on me to get here with the bok bok.
I was trying to catch them all before you got here so I could have a chance.
I saw you stand up because you thought your rod was moving. I was like, nah, it ain't time yet.
No. We did have one break me off. I didn't see it.
Is that what it was?
They told me the rod went down and then my line was gone.
Why are you using... Never mind. How did a big break you off?
They must have run me over a rock or
There ain't
something.
no rocks out there.
I don't know. Something went wrong. There was a flaw in the slaw.
Sandra Hilly, $1.49. Got to be a popcorn sticker.
Thank you, Sandra.
And you got a new Catfish Club member, William Hanshaw.
Thank you, William. Glad to have you, man. Appreciate all of you joining the club.
Gator. Nah. I think if it was a gator, Justin would have been back in the kayak and back to the landing before I got here.
I'd have been scaling that hill to headed back to Tennessee.
He's telling you that he's got his back to the rod so y'all can see him, but really he don't want his back to this grass here where these gators come out.
That's what I'm staring at right there. They come at me, I'm gonna see them coming. Hey, there's Sandra back with another one.
Hippos.
Got some hippos popping up there. We don't want to see them either. Them old hippos, them things are mean.
All right, I'll screenshot his email for you.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, Daniel, he's got it screenshotted there. We can pull it off there now.
What's up, real beasts? Huckett Catfish said, Justin, I was hoping to send you a bank holder so I can see it in action. Didn't get to use them really as my season's over. I'll send you one free and customize it for you.
I appreciate it, man, but I hate for you to do it because when I'm bank fishing, I'm always accessing spots in the kayak. So
he's got a
kayak.
Awesome setup. You know, that's better for you than any bank holder because you don't have to bring nothing extra.
Yeah. He's a fella, a longtime viewer, Wayne Murrah. The last time I was over here, he gave me a really nice bank fishing rod holder. But back home, I tried using. I can't. Our shoreline's so rocky at home, I couldn't drive it down. So I hate for somebody to send me something and me not get to use it.
Joseph York to the Catfish Club.
Joseph, thank you, man. Glad to have you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel.
Wally, I just started. Justin's been trying all day.
Hey, there's Will Loy in the house. Yeah, Will, I'm still here. This is the last night. Going home tomorrow.
You know, I tried to find my long johns. I guess they're still up on the top shelf of the closet or something.
You might need them later.
I know, I feel it. I thought about bringing the heater, but with this wind, it wouldn't stay on.
Yeah, the heater, it'd just be, would have like a blowing a furnace out here or something.
I'm doing good, Mac. I worked all day and finally got home and come out here. I tell you what, though, I'm not as young as I used to be. 3 days of working and fishing has really gotten to me.
I feel you, man. I slept in today.
Yeah.
I'd wanted to get up early this morning and hit it again, and I was like, I'm just going to sleep in today and rest a little bit, and I'll come hit it this afternoon. So I got out here a couple hours before went live and got some bait and stuff. And
Mike Barron, $2.
Hey, Mike.
Chat. What up, man? Just now tuned in. How you been, buddy?
Glad to have you, Mike, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, we're ready for the witching hour here. It's coming. Going to fish till, I don't know, hour or two after dark here till we get cold probably.
It ain't gonna take long.
Fishing Big Mike says, well, try 5 or 6 days, Kevin.
I think I could do 5 or 6 days if I didn't have to get the boat together.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was bank fishing, it might be a little easier.
Uh-oh, Jerry told us my rod on the left's getting tapped. You sure this ain't the kayak moving around there, Jerry? We got all these waves crashing.
Yeah, and the way these fish hit, man, like there's no
There ain't no
guessing.
dancing around.
Yeah. It's all or nothing.
I think the setup, my mom, she wants to see my face in these live streams versus just the rods.
At least
and so I think
does.
Chunky's got the right idea. You get your head and the rods and everybody's happy.
It's time in. I'd drag that kayak and ride with Kevin if I knew the gators were.
Yeah, last night we're coming back and he's shining that spotlight and you see their red eyes lit up everywhere. We got gators out here we can't even see.
Where's them worthless anchor poles, Justin?
They at the house. Probably never use them again. Pieces of junk.
Keith DOC's in here. Caleb said I finally made a live stream.
Glad to have you, man.
Is there a way to gift a Catfish Club membership to somebody? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Unless you sent them the money every month.
Yeah, I think it goes on their email or YouTube account or something like that. I wish there was.
Link to whatever card you got on Google.
Yeah. Thank you for your interest in that, though.
There's
I appreciate
my wife, Anna Lakin. We're the dynamic duo, she says. Faisal Alski said, I'm from Dubai.
Dubai, that's a long ways. What time is it in Dubai right now? It could be tomorrow in Dubai already.
K&K Fishing Adventures.
Cali.
$25. Went fishing yesterday, first skunk of the year. Means fishing is done for me for a while. Not a fan of fishing on the ice. Yeah.
And it's cold up there in North Dakota, folks. Cali's up there in the frozen tundra. Thank you for that, Cali. Yeah, I couldn't deal with Cali's weather up there, y'all. I'd move. I'd move south.
Leighton Howard said YouTube is looking into adding gifted subs, just FYI.
Okay. That's good to know, Leighton. Thank you for that.
Tim Hull, $5. Kevin, did you tell Justin about the truck stop? Do you have bowfins there? Could you have cut Justin's line earlier? I don't know what truck stop you're talking about.
Oh, he knows. Anna, his wife Anna's watching. He can't tell me the facts about the truck stop.
We do have bowfins. In fact, Justin caught one from here last time he was here.
I did. First time I'd ever caught one. I ain't caught none this week.
And I cannot confirm or deny if I cut Justin's line earlier. Can't confirm or deny. Bill Doherty, Catfish Club.
Thank you, Bill. Glad to have you, man. That's awesome. I appreciate you, Bill.
Yeah, no bugs. Definitely, Mike.
The bugs last night was something, wasn't they, Kevin?
Yeah.
Y'all see that in the upcoming video. The bugs.
Only a few mosquitoes, but them moths were
with
crazy.
moths. That's
we
what
had
it was.
The bats, huge bats.
Yeah, I got back to the hotel and opened up my camera bag and moth flew out.
Yep.
Like I'm gonna get hit with a bug infestation charge by the hotel.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up.
We got 436 of them there, looks like. 629 people watching. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki's posting the Catfish Club
cool.
link. Also, guys, there's a link in the video description if you're interested in my old rods. Want a piece of memorabilia for the channel? I'm auctioning my old ugly sticks off once a week. For 4 weeks here, I got 4 ugly sticks, and so the second rod is up on eBay now. It will end on Sunday night. And the first rod, I think I got trolled on. I think somebody run the bid up and then didn't pay, so it may end up going to somebody different too.
Justin, how do you think the Vols are going to do against the Dogs in a few weeks?
I don't know. I think they'll probably run us out of the building. I think we got a real shot against Kentucky.
You're welcome.
But I think Georgia's going to lay the hammer down on us.
Justin, what is your survival pick this week?
Colts tomorrow night. They're playing the Jets, and the Jets just won last week. And the Jets, I love the Jets right now because half my Survivor League had picked Cincinnati, and so it knocked out half the league when the Jets won. So I'm going with the Colts. I don't think the Jets can get it done 2 games in a row. So that's the pick this week. We'll see if it works out. The Colts last year was the team that knocked me out. I'd picked them to beat Jacksonville in week 1 and got knocked out the very first week.
Tom reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up for $5.
Well, thank you, Tom.
Matt Holochek, $19.99.
Thank you, Matt.
You know what to do.
You got that right. He says, hey, buddy, have some fun tonight. I'm off to work. If y'all hit the like button, and if you do a super chat, you're guaranteed to have your comment read. Plus, you keep the channel going. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, Matt's one of my biggest supporters there, y'all. And he always likes for me to give the shout out to the troops, first responders, police, fire. So there it is, Matt. Appreciate all of you that's out there working to keep us safe and keep this country going. Matt's
Amen.
a police officer up there in New York, former Marine. So he's out there serving and protecting tonight. You be safe, buddy.
That's right.
Hope the citizens up there let you watch a little while tonight.
Tom Man said 1, 2, 3. I think he's waiting on. He's counting down the rods go down or something. I don't know.
I hope they go down. We're getting here close to dark. It's about time.
Thanks, Matt. He said Kevin's all right too.
He just being nice. He don't mean it.
That's all right. Nobody else knows that but you.
Jay Turner says us plumbers never get a shout out.
Boom!
Well, shout out to the plumbers
Hillary,
too. What's Sandra?
$100.
Sandra.
She said KFC just arrived.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Sandra. You can't beat Colonel's secret recipe. I've ate it twice over here this week.
I think you got to put a piece of chicken on for that.
I don't know.
Super chat.
You got 4 rides out with chicken.
But they want to see you. I'm not the star here. You're the star.
I mean, you the star of this show.
You're
Kevin.
the star.
That's why
When
I had
pulled
you out
up,
here.
you said you were the star. Everybody remembers that.
My thumbs up percentage go way up when you on the show.
That's because you never asked them to hit the thumbs up.
That's probably right.
We got Santee Cooper. I got a couple Santee Cooper rigs, and I think everything else is Carolina rigs.
I'm all Carolina rig on mine. Hey, thank you, Kenny Cook. Appreciate you watching, man.
Does KFC mean Kevy's fishing chicken? I am. Listen, the results don't lie. Monday night, we caught one. Wish we would have waited. Some people say it could have been up to 55 pounds on chicken.
It's a big one.
Got another Catfish Club member, Greg, Mid-Tennessee.
Hey, thank you, Greg. Glad to have you, man. Greg's another regular viewer. I appreciate you supporting the channel, buddy.
Willie, I think Justin said all his are bluegill.
Yeah, I got all bluegill. I didn't get any more perch today, so all bluegill for me.
Sheldon said, did you say you used to be a nurse?
Sure did. Gave it up to do this. What a wonderful life.
Chris Loy, $5. Learn everything I know
Chris.
about fishing from a kayak from your channel. Keep up the awesome work.
Hey, man, I'm glad you find it helpful. Thank you for the donation.
Mitchell said his super chat was declined.
Uh-oh.
Google better get their stuff straight.
No, Google needs to get it together.
Catfish Club member David Horner.
Thank you, David.
Dang,
Man, glad to have
10
you.
tonight already. Something
Yeah,
like that.
that's several new members
They're
tonight.
blessing you, man.
Listen, for all you new members, if you go to the community tab on my YouTube page, there's some discount codes there. For Catfish Sumo, it gives you 15%. And then there's a merchandise discount code for 10%. And I'll be updating that as more companies get on board as well. So thank you for that.
Kevin the Chicken Man.
Did I see Eric Thomason, pro moderator, pop up? Yeah. He says I still got that nurse outfit.
Hopefully the girlfriend's the only one that sees that come
That's
out.
for the OnlyFans account. That ain't for the YouTube stuff. Got to pay extra to see me in that.
He said he knows it's bluegill, but he's asking if the closest rod has a live one on it. Which one has a live?
I'll have to turn around here to think about it. This one here has the live bluegill. This one has a whole bluegill that's cut. Then we got
Steven, we
a
haven't
midsection
caught
and a head. So kind of just all bluegill, but giving them some variety.
Robert Ayers. Catfish
Robert!
Club.
Glad to have you, Robert. Thank you, buddy. Man, we really adding the members tonight.
Ted said he just got out the cop car. How's it going?
Man, going pretty good for us. We're gonna try to catch some fish out here tonight.
Big Mike, I've caught several big blues. My two biggest blues in the past 2 years have come on chicken.
Yeah, me and Big
Over
Mike,
50.
me and Big Mike are about some skipjack. That's what we do. We don't play around with that old chicken stuff.
Tom in $5. If I become a member, does it show up as Mouse's Zero on my credit card statement?
Yeah, it's you could probably pass that off to your wife there, Tom. Just tell her it ain't the strip club, it's supporting my channel.
It does look bad, Gene, but only if you're out in the boat. It's actually, the water's, where the wind's blowing in right now is actually good for us.
Yeah.
Blowing the bait this way.
Yeah, I think the wind's gonna help us tonight. Hopefully it will.
How far out are your baits?
Cast length.
Like 50 yards maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably about a little over a $half size piece of chicken. John, we're on Moultrie.
Lake Moultrie tonight. That's where I've spent my whole time out here this week.
Joseph, I'd say the best bait on Santee Cooper varies during the season, but most times of the year you can catch them on white perch. Definitely. And white perch and blueback herring, they like that.
Blueback herring, they're small over here and expensive.
They have been bigger though. I don't know what it is this year.
I had got some a couple years ago when I come over thinking a herring, that's probably gonna be like skipjack, and they were like little minnow size things.
Now the river herring are like skipjack. What I was using the other night, And yeah, you catch them on sabiki rig, but we can only catch them once a year. They only swim up the river once a year. So you got like a 3 or 4 week window to catch them, and that's it. Did you try the pepper jelly yet? Said Russell.
Not yet. We'll try it when I get back home. I'm looking forward to it. Anna loaded me up last night. Got the jelly, got the suckers. She took care of me. She's a good woman. I don't care what Kevin says.
You better stop. She gonna shred that kayak catfish hat I gave you.
It's Range says, does Kevin have a YouTube channel? I'm late to the live, but we'll subscribe. He does. It's called Palmetto Cats. He does a lot of good stuff on there. Got live streams. He got regular videos. Pretty much whatever you like catfishing, he got it.
Except a lot of gollywoppers. I don't catch a lot of gollywoppers.
Well,
yet.
It's overrated. I don't do that either.
You know, I've noticed there's a lot of people that catch big fish on YouTube. They don't necessarily get big views for it. I think it's about your personality.
That's it.
You know, they really like you.
Yep.
I mean, look at these people. Somehow they like you for some reason.
I got them all fooled, don't I?
You got them all fooled.
I got them. I
don't know him behind the scenes now.
Pro moderator says, I'm proud to see his fishing game travels. I don't know about my fishing game, but my trash talk's pretty good nationwide. But I mean, I can see my rods here. This is perfect for me. I don't even have to be looking at them.
Russell, the state tree for South Carolina is the palmetto tree. And then cats for catfish.
What's a palmetto tree look like?
It looks like a palm tree.
Okay.
But it has, it's, you know, a palm tree smooth on the trunk. Mm-hmm. A palmetto tree has got, I don't know what you call them, like looks like spikes on it. And it's native here.
Okay.
Yep.
The more you know, people. We're getting educated about trees out here tonight.
Do you two have a podcast episode? You should do one. I don't think Justin likes doing podcasts.
Yeah, I don't do podcasts. I did one, but I don't typically do them. I come on here and let you all interview me and make a whole lot more money than what a normal podcast would pay me. So,
Elias V Fishing, $9.99.
Elias V. Man, y'all, Elias, him and I had been talking. He was going to come out here and fish with me a couple days. We'd been talking for months about this trip, and me and him talked the other night, and I was like, you know, having to kind of grind out here, not getting a lot of bites. The quality of the fish has been good, but the bites have been few and far between. So he decided we'll try it again some other time. But
he said
glad to have you,
the
Elias.
beers he owed you.
Do what now?
He said that's for the beers he owed you.
Oh, thank you, man. I hope me and him is going to fish together at some point. I was going to get over there and do some shark fishing with him. He's got an awesome channel, y'all. He does saltwater fishing. He lives over in North Carolina, and awesome channel. I'm wanting to fish with him because him and I, we got very similar styles. When him and I go fishing, we're about catching fish. It's kind of a, you know, that's the goal. It ain't out there to do little challenges and catch fish on iPhones and all that crap. We're going out to catch fish. So I'm going to hook up with him over at some point in time.
I just picked up Elias. I forgot to subscribe yesterday when you told me about him.
Slacking, Kevin. You're slacking.
Go. You got a new sub.
Thanks, yeah, Kenny. Elias, you could be out here getting skunked with us right now. Just think what would it be like if you'd made that 4-hour drive. It's probably warmer over there where he's at. I know that. Let's see some more here.
What kayak do you recommend for a beginner?
Buy first, cry first, or something. What's that saying go? Get the one you want first. You'll have a better experience than getting a cheap starter kayak. Hey, there's Curtis Large, Catfish Club member. What's going on, Curtis? No, we ain't got no fish yet. We had one bite. Broke me off. Whew, man. Look at Kevin. You finally turning your back to the wind?
It's getting chilly
Yeah,
now.
a little chilly, ain't it? That'll be what ends the stream early tonight. It's me and him getting cold, because he can get back to the ramp very quickly. Me, I got a 30-minute haul to get back.
Peace out.
I'm gonna have to tie a rope to him and have him tow me back tonight.
I think that would be an utter disaster.
Oh, probably.
The front of that kayak would go under the water.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
it would. It'd be terrible.
Do I ever fish Wadboo Creek? Yeah, I just started this year. Heck, I've only caught one little one out of there, but I only fished it twice so far. But that's the Wadboo Creek. That's the boat ramp I was telling you if you wanted to do Cooper River
Oh yeah.
and have a back creek. That would have been the one I sent you to.
Yeah, that Cooper River's fascinating to me. I'd love to be able to fish it a little more. We had a good night out there last night. Caught several fish. So it's just,
We had some flatheads or something hitting them baits, and they just didn't hook up.
yeah, Kevin's rod at one point
Rocked the
got
whole
slammed.
boat.
You seen the rod tip just go boom. And the bluegill, he didn't hook up. The bluegill's missing some scales and stuff, and so I'm pretty sure it was a flathead. But it's just so, for me to go out there, it's just so limited access. And that's one thing about Santee here too. There's so much distance between the boat ramps. To get anywhere, you got to travel long distances. It's hard for me to do in the kayak. It's been a good trip overall for me, though. I mean, I've got enough fish to be satisfied, get some content, have some fun, get to hang out with Kevin here, finally meet him in person, which has been pretty cool. So it's been a good trip.
I'm glad you got to meet me.
Yeah, he only charged me like $50 to meet him, so it's a pretty good deal. I got some free jelly and some suckers out of it, and a Palmetto Cats hat and T-shirt.
You got a free boat ride.
And a free boat ride. If I wasn't so cheap, I'd have tipped him some gas money last night, but I ain't that good a friend.
I didn't pay for. That's how awesome my cousin is. I didn't even pay for that gas.
Really?
Yeah, he brought me a full tank of gas.
Shout out to his cousin for supplying us with gas this week.
Becky and Todd Ellison.
Becky and Todd Ellison, y'all are awesome. Your boat may have a hole in it. We almost lost it off the trailer pulling up the ramp last night.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, I'm telling them the truth about you. But thankfully, we saved it before it went off. That'd have been a show for YouTube right there.
I'm gonna send my dad the link. See if I saw him going to work when I was coming home.
Its range says Palmetto Cats YouTube, right? Yeah. He's got a green logo.
Looks like the shirt.
That's a dang good looking shirt. Where can they get that shirt at?
ShopPalmettoCats.com.
There's your free plug. Bill's in the mail.
That's my 10% of nothing.
Yeah, Jerry told me, you have to tell me where them crappie are at there. I'm the world's worst crappie fisherman, but I love catching them. When you gonna catch a fish, Kevin? I mean, I'll talk to these people all night, but we need to see you reel something in.
Yeah.
He said
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hold you to it.
I think 10 minutes you'll get a striper.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Catching fish is great, but doing it on live streams totally overrated. Takes away from the chat. We try not to catch very many on my live streams.
Me too, actually. Recently, I tried not to catch a lot.
Yeah. Anybody can go out and catch fish. We try not to on our live streams.
That's the new cool thing. That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Juan McGill says, you going to be doing any fishing on Thanksgiving? Possibly, yeah. I may. I was thinking about that the other day as far as the holidays. I may do a live stream. I got family stuff, but not all day, so I may do a live stream there.
Oh, he's talking about like Thanksgiving Day. See, when people say Thanksgiving to me, I think of a whole week.
Because you work in the school system.
That's right. That's right.
See, Kevin here works in the school system. Thanksgiving for them, they get a week off. Christmas, 2 or 3 weeks. Get the whole summer off. He's got a nice pension plan. It ain't bad being Kevin. That's why they think you're rich, because you're rich with time off.
The best part about my job is I get to help little children grow up to be able to speak to others on the live streams.
Oh my gosh, I'm puking on the inside right now. What a politically correct, not true answer.
Look, here comes a biker.
A biker.
Why'd you look? Now, why'd you look in the water?
Well,
Come on, man.
They have them Hobie bike things, the stepping things.
I said, here comes a biker, and Justin looks in the water.
Well,
up there on the land.
see, you could have rode a bike down here last night.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah, Kevin's cousin loaned him this boat here so he could come down here and fish with me, but he didn't want to have to be walking from the parking lot because it's a legit probably 2 miles, somewhere close to 2 miles. That's a long haul.
Do I teach fishing 101? No, they ask me all the time to start a bass fishing club, but I try to tell them.
That's big back home in Tennessee. They got these bass fishing clubs, they have tournaments and whatnot.
It's big here too.
They go college scholarships for bass fishing now.
I told them if they want to start a catfish club, you know, if somebody like had a national catfish club, I might do it, but.
A friend of mine back home, when he was going to Tennessee, he had a catfish club. He sure did. I don't know if it's still in existence since he graduated or not, but.
Hillary said there's a gator behind you on your left.
Boy, they better not be. I'm gonna be up that hill up there. There's Tom back with another $5. So maybe this cold front sent them deeper. Shallow water gets colder faster, deeper water stay about the same temp. Yeah, I fished. Well, I don't want to say I fished deep.
It's really cold here.
Yeah, I fished deeper yesterday. Got one good fish and some others.
Fishing Big Mike, $5. We got to get
Thank
Kevin
you, Big
on
Mike.
Tennessee River, Justin. He will be spoiled.
He's got it pretty well over here on Santee Cooper, man. There's some big fish over here. But thank you for that super chat, Big Mike.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that catch big fish.
Yeah. There's a lot of people around the world that catches big fish except for me. I just try to catch them small ones whenever I get a bite.
Kevin, tell Justin he needs to catch something. It's his channel. Hope y'all stay safe.
I know.
I've been telling him.
Yeah. I feel like I got a live stream jinx sometimes. I tell you, catching fish overrated. Anybody can catch fish on a live stream. I try to keep the attention on this chat box.
That's the politically correct answer. Incorrect answer. Yeah, about 20 more minutes. I think that's when we caught one last night.
Yeah, really. And when we went live on Monday night too, right there at dark too is when it got going. So we're right here now. I don't know what time it is. 6:30. We got about 30 more minutes of daylight, and then hopefully the bite's going to get going.
Jacob Atkins, $4.99. Should have brought some skipjack.
Thank you, Jacob.
Sandra gave you another banana for $1.49.
See, that's why we ain't catching no fish, because them bananas. That's bad luck. Hey, there's Douglas Medlin. Made it to the live stream. See you with Chicken Man again. Yeah, I'm out here with him. Last night with him here. We're trying to make it count.
I'm glad I got to fish with you all the nights you were here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we can make it happen.
I'll pay for it tomorrow.
Yeah, probably the rest of the week.
Yeah. But I told Anna last night, I said, I'm taking the weekend off from YouTube and fishing.
Got to get a break from it once in a while.
Because it ain't a job for me yet.
It will be eventually. If we can get Anna to have a gardening channel,
I'm telling you.
That's what's going to be money.
Would y'all watch a live gardening channel where all the gardening was done live and you could interact with the host?
I know some of them would, because I have done garden videos, just tour my garden. I get a lot of views. I know they would love your wife. We're trying to get Kevin's wife Anna to start a YouTube channel. She'll blow right past him in views and subscribers in a month. Yeah, you see that, Anna? If you're watching, everybody's commenting yes. So you need to be starting a channel pronto.
You know, that's what I say. Parents say to their kids, right? Well, maybe I better not compare it. Never mind.
Oh, here we go.
Nope.
Why don't you go ahead and step in it here live?
You know,
Ain't none of your kids watching right now.
Parents always tell their kids, you know, I tell you that all the time, and then he told you once and you want to do it.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's what it takes.
Well, women don't typically listen to men. We need other women to tell them things.
True. True. Playing some Mary Jane. Come on now.
Oh.
There you go. I'm listening. I'm listening. Shoot, I'll quit Palmetto Cats and just do hers.
Yeah, you just edit her videos.
I'll sit there and read I'll be her pro moderator.
Yeah. Hey, we got another one there. James Coronado, $5. Said, yes, I would. I like watching Justin's garden grow.
There you go.
Thank you, James.
And there's fishing with the Chad. Doesn't she still have little buckets of sunshine? Yep. She does have a channel. She's only got 100 and something subscribers because she doesn't do much with it. But she does bucket gardening and stuff. She got her Instagram is getting big though. She likes pictures.
She got well, I went to Kevin's house last night. Their front yard, she got buckets of pepper plants right there. Them things are big.
Uh-oh, Becca just chimed in. There she is. She said, women don't listen to men.
No, they don't, Becca, and you know
That's how we get in trouble, by listening to men.
Yeah, we never lie to women, Becca, never. Hey, Noah V's got a great idea for Anna here. They said you could donate money to have a plant planted for you, or members could have their own plant in the garden. That's a great idea.
Noah, me and you are going to be friends, man.
You know, I may incorporate that onto my garden videos.
Come on now,
next
that's trademark Noah.
He's my Catfish Club member. It's mine. Copyright,
Noah,
patent pending.
Go over to Palmetto Cats. My memberships are cheaper.
We're going to have a bidding war for these plants out here. That's a great idea, though, Noah.
That is a great idea. Good to see Becky.
No, Noah says 5%. That's his cut.
That's 5%. Hey, if that's his starting bid, we can at least go from that.
I mean, 5% ain't bad.
Don't ever start with what you want. Start with more than what you want.
I'm giving Kevin 10% of nothing out here to moderate for me
I know,
tonight.
man.
So.
Russell Smith said, I want the first jalapeno plant, Justin.
Hey, I don't normally plant jalapenos. I may plant some next year.
$4.99, Curtis Large. What's the temperature there? And is that the same bank area you fished during the tournament you won on Santee?
It is. Yep, we're hitting it again tonight, and
50s at least. 50s at max.
Yeah, it's getting chilly out here. It's not so much the air temp; it's the wind. The wind is cranking. I got my back to it, but it's cold. I wish I had wore my long handles out here tonight.
Brian said, I'll do it for 4%. 10% novice, 7.5%. Noah must be a businessman. He's talking like a bona fide businessman.
I don't know why I still got my life jacket on now that Kevin's here.
Tim, you can go in the description, or there's Nikki. Nikki just posted a link.
All right, thank you, Nikki.
Nikki's on it.
Nikki's helpful, man. She's in here always putting links to stuff, screenshotting emails for me. She's the MVP behind the scenes.
They're doing a bidding war for the percentage on the idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's
poor Noah's getting undercut there, ain't
he?
he?
Yeah, he is.
There's Chris. He's back now. Hooks and hammocks. Well, that wind, it just gusting right there. Cut right through you. Feel it going through my shirt. You see there in the grass blowing, the trees blowing and stuff. It's just...
You need to get you a Carhartt
Kayak
Catfish hoodie.
I know. Carhartt needs to be putting my logo on some stuff.
I put my logo on Carhartt stuff.
Yeah. I want them to do it for me. Give me a royalty is what I want.
There needs to be a way to send moderator tips. I agree, Keith.
I think that's a terrible idea. I think you send it to me and I'll give him a 10% of the nothing.
My moderator tip, you go watch one of my videos, that's all.
There you go.
Go watch one video.
Yeah.
And if you like it, watch more of them.
Yep. That's a good way to do it. Help him out there. getting some views, some watch time.
Sandra said, no tips for me, I'm good. How's that KFC? That sounds really good right now.
I could go for me
some warm
bucket
fried
of
chicken.
Colonel's secret
Good.
recipe right now. I ate earlier at Waffle House before I come out, and it's wearing off on me. I'm getting a little hungry.
Pro moderator Eric said, I need to renegotiate my contract.
He's working pro bono. He's a charity case. Plug Power's going through the roof right now. He needs to be doing some philanthropic. I can't say the word. He needs to be doing some charity stuff for me. Philanthropy. That's the word I'm looking for.
Les Leach, $5.
Thank you, Les. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man.
She said it was great. 2 drumsticks left.
Yeah. Send them to us, Sandra. We're hungry. I may get that tonight if they still open.
KFC?
They probably close at 9 around here, don't they?
Probably.
Back home, it's 9 o'clock they close.
Wow. By the time you get over there, it's going to be 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it probably will. I'm staying in Summerville, South Carolina, y'all, so it's about 30-minute drive from the ramp. And, of course, we got 30 minutes to get from this spot back to the ramp. So I got a solid hour. Whenever we end the stream tonight, I got a solid hour before I'm going to get back to civilization.
Thanks, Paul.
Now, there's your wife popping up.
You should tell Justin he needs to try some of these awesome local restaurants when he travels. There's some cool yummies. P.S. I'm about to buy some fried chicken while at Walmart. Woo, yeah.
Are you watching us live at Walmart right now, Anna?
Buying some fried chicken, and hopefully she shares it with me.
That's awesome. She's walking around Walmart right now with this live stream playing.
I almost wish she'd go to Spinks and get some fried chicken.
If she was a good wife, she'd walk it out here to us.
No, she's already a good wife.
She would deliver it to us. She could be better, Kevin.
Hit the thumbs down, Anna.
She could go from being a 5-star to 6-star if she'd bring us some dinner out here tonight.
She's a 10-star. Original or extra crispy? I like the extra crispy.
Yeah, I do too. I like that extra crispy.
I mean, the skin's the best part. Tell you what I'm doing in 2 weekends. I'm gonna be a judge for a pitmaster challenge at church.
What's a pitmaster?
Smoked meats.
Oh, okay.
And they're camping out on the church grounds, and all these guys are cooking smoked meats. And I was just asked to be a judge yesterday. I was like, heck yeah.
Do you get paid to be a judge, or is your payment the free food?
I think it's the free food.
Okay, well, that's pretty good payment.
She said, yes, live at Walmart. That's country.
Anna, you need to find one of them speakers, the overhead speaker, and just play this right there throughout all of Walmart.
We don't have Whataburger here.
We ain't got it back home either. I hear people talk about it. We ain't got it.
Yeah, she has. Anna has brought me. I was doing a live stream, and I forgot my microphone and my chargers and my charging cable. And so she brought it all the way out to that Pimlico ramp we passed, and I was able to stay live.
Awesome.
Didn't end up catching any fish, but had some super awesome donations that night.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about getting skunked on a live stream is we still get to hang out. We all get skunked together.
I don't want to be banned from Walmart. Maurice's barbecue is good. Yeah, it is, Gene.
Y'all making me hungry with all this food talk. I was hungry anyway.
Mike says, dang, that sounds really good. I want to do tasters. I had Whataburger out in New Mexico when I went a few weekends ago. Service was slow, but the food was good.
They had half the Waffle House shut down today. They didn't have enough staff.
Yeah.
They had it blocked off today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard times over here.
I love Whataburger. Buns over Texas. And we got them all talking about food now.
Yeah, the whole chat box now is trying to have dinner tonight.
That's not really too far off from what my normal live streams are.
I'm gonna get me a big gulp here, y'all. Bear with me.
Panda said I'm about to have a mamwich. I ain't had a mamwich forever.
That's old school right there.
Sloppy Joe,
Mamwiches. That's childhood stuff right there. I gotta go way back on the mamwich. I'm about to plug in some light here. Throw that back there. I don't know what the hell that is.
What's your thoughts on the Sportsman Autopilot 136?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What's your thoughts on the Sportsman Autopilot 136?
Well, I had one for a long time there. There's a video on my channel where I did a review after using it a while, the good and the bad. And that'll be the best resource for you. I just kind of went over everything I liked and didn't like about it. But it was a good kayak overall. It made a lot of noise, and that's why I ultimately got rid of it and went with this motor guide motor here that was much more quiet.
Tom in $5. He wants to start a cooking channel, but he sucks at video editing. Do live cooking channel.
Yeah, do a live. Listen,
that
I
live
prove
yours.
all the time, you don't have to be good at something to have a YouTube channel.
Right? Well, look at me. Your light seems more, what's that? Mine seems more warm.
Yeah, mine's white.
Yeah, white light, there you go.
Mine bleaches everything out. Boy, I tell you, man, I gotta turn back around. That wind blowing in my face is just cut through you there.
It does. I just want to be able to get to the rod quick when it goes down.
Well, I hope when Kevin's rod gets hit, I hope it's one he's got to climb up in the boat to get. That's gonna be a heck of a show.
Yep. You see a bunch of butt in the air.
Can't edit it out when it's live.
Nope.
You may be getting some tips for it.
A big flathead is about to hit that live bluegill. We hope so.
I hope. Got one out there just in case.
Les Leach, $5. Hi,
Thank you,
Justin.
Les.
I got my phone 28-inch just by doing the things you show us on your channel. Thank you for all you do. Maybe his biggest fish.
I bet it's a typo there. Thank you, Les. Man,
Woo!
I'm glad you're having some help, having some success with the tips from the channel. I'll get it out directly.
Becca Mudtrek 10101.
Thank you, Becca. Wow. Becca coming in with a heavy hitter tonight.
She's doing a plug for the Bank to Your Bank account catfishing tournament Saturday, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern, presented by John Euler on Becca's channel. She'll be hosting it.
Okay.
$2,000 payouts and prizes. There's
Wow.
4 categories.
That's a big payout there, Becca.
Well, there's 4 categories: biggest blue, biggest channel, biggest flathead, and biggest fish caught on a worm. $500 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to get in it. They had a lot of entries and they spun a wheel to see who got the 8 slots.
I'll be doggone.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, Becca's got the link for it there on
There
her
you go.
super chat. Y'all check that out. Make yourself a notification for that. Y'all just got to go over to Becca's channel and subscribe and turn the notifications on. She's doing a lot of stuff now. She's in my live stream moderate. She's in a lot of people. She's got a lot going on. So
She's a really good person too. Just
yeah, she is.
kind and caring.
Thank you so much, Becca. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you.
Eric said, I think I want to transfer my contract to Palmetto Cats. He seems nicer than you.
Hey, he can have you. By gosh, if he wants you, he can have you. I've been trying to fire you for years.
Justin, do you use the same battery for your trolling motor that you do for your fish finder?
I do not. I got a 30 amp hour battery. I power my graph and light and all that with, and I got a 100 amp hour for the motor.
Jimmy has just got plain chicken out. That's it. Tiffany said, Kevin, just remember, meat sweats are real, especially with judging barbecues. Yeah, I'm glad it's going to be next to the church. That's all I got to say about that. We'll leave it there.
Douglas said you think you were at the ocean when you made the shot of the boat.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's waves are crashing here on the sand.
No, Becca made a special note. The payout is done by John Euler, not her.
Okay. Either way, that's a big payout,
Yeah.
regardless of who's doing it.
K&K back again up here in North Dakota. If we have 5-mile-per-hour winds, we count that as a no-wind day. We generally range between 10 and 20 mile per hour.
Jeez. I guess it's flat up there. There ain't nothing to break up the wind. Thank you for that
That's
super
like
chat,
this
Kelly.
lake, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's so
wide
wide
and
open
flat.
that a 5-mile-per-hour wind will just, and it's shallow.
Yeah.
So
Supposedly, this is
dangerous.
a 6-mile-an-hour wind out here. Supposedly. I don't believe it.
I mean,
It
it's
feels
sustained.
cold.
It's the sustained wind that's getting us.
Yeah.
Them sumo rods look good, said Keith.
Yeah, they do. They kind of lit up there in the light.
Sheldon keeps asking, what hospital did you work at?
I did travel nursing, so I did 2 years at home, get my experience there, and then I started doing travel contracts. So I've been all over. I've been mostly in the South, North Carolina, Kentucky, Virginia, Georgia. I did go to Minnesota briefly, went to Washington State for a contract, so hit a variety of places.
Sandra said, boxing and UFC big this weekend. Lots of betting.
I'll be watching football this weekend.
Lied about catching a fish. It's past 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Kevin
it was a
lies.
lie as much it was a poor judgment.
Call it what you want. Either way, we didn't get to
No fish yet. Tom Kelly Outdoors, $4.99. Wish me luck in Mr. Euler's tournament.
Well, good luck there, Tom. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you win it all, man. Hey, Kevin, look at my face there. There you go. You blocking my beauty there in the light.
I thought I was helping your viewers.
Listen, if you want to block something, stand behind me and block the wind. Don't block my beautiful face.
Did you see the Braves one? Yeah.
Yeah, I tuned in last night, caught the tail end of it there when they won, and I was watching Fishing Big Mike's live stream, and I conked out. I was so tired yesterday. I'm getting old. I can't be doing these long days of fishing anymore.
What kind of light am I using? I'm using a Conpex. Here, I'll bring it over so
I'll
you
shine
can
it up
see
there.
I'm just gonna grab the case.
Conpex, trust value made in China. He's got it on a long pole up there. He's got a sand spike. You probably can't see there in the light, but
Yeah, it came with that spike. It comes
Yeah.
with a suction cup too, but I never used that.
it lights up real good. I mean, you can see it's got his whole boat lit up over here. Got us lit up. My light does pretty good just for lighting up the kayak, but it ain't good for much
Is
else.
yours not a Conpex?
I think it is, but it ain't
It's a
as
different
big
one.
as that one. I think I must
That's all
have
you need for your kayak, though.
Yeah, it's plenty good enough for that.
Dang, I thought that was the moon.
The moon's what you're gonna see when Kevin climbs in that boat if he has a rod go off. It's gonna be the wrong kind of moon.
I'm not looking forward to getting the boat off the bank.
Yeah,
Might have to hook up the
may have to,
kayak to the
drag
boat
you out
and drag
there.
me out of there.
It's gonna be a little difficult to get that off there with the wind blowing in like that. Let me get my head out of the way again. Let me get the camera positioned right.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it.
No, Rufus, we catching a cold out here so far. Oh, here's Daniel back. He said, Justin, do you remember that super chat when I told Eric that Plug has treated me well and you were talking about how it dropped, but I said it'd be okay? Yeah. Boy, I look dumb, don't I? It shot off like a rocket again this past week. I'm glad it did. Poor Eric, he was all tore up about it there for a while when it dropped down in the 20s and just kept tanking every day, you know. So I'm glad it turned around for you.
Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up so when the rods go screaming, we can have 700 people watching.
We got, yeah,
I think we can get 700.
We got 658 right now on my screen. Heath Jr., there's your shout out.
Just MO, mine is hooked up to a deep 12-volt deep cycle battery.
I got a 30 amp hour lithium on mine.
Yeah, basically a giant trolling motor battery. I ran that light all night Monday, and it ran the battery down to 88%. That was it.
Nice.
On full blast. Nikki Hayes said, I'm back. Hey, Justin, do you have any idea where your next fishing adventure will be?
No, I don't know where I'll go next. My next fishing trip will be at home somewhere, but I don't know where the next adventure will be. I'll probably try to go somewhere else, at least another little road trip before the end of the year. I need some more tax write-offs and stuff, so I'll try to go somewhere.
My boat is at the shop getting a full enclosure on it. So when we have wind like this, we could be in the enclosure in a t-shirt and shorts.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice right about now to have
Next time you come down, we'll have it.
Yeah.
Be sitting in luck, even if we're
You
on the
should
bank.
already had it ready for this week.
Hey, if
I mean,
somebody
I ain't
would
telling
have
you what to
communicated
do,
a little better. Justin might have to put Kevin on the stern of his boat while you push hard. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah, he's gonna be wishing he had my boots when we go to leave.
Yeah, Anna mentioned something about Christmas time, but those are soft boots, right? They're soft.
Soft, yeah.
They're not like the
Neoprene.
mud boots.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, them neoprene mud boots, they're like a hard rubber.
Yeah, and they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Those are more like socks, right?
They got a sole on the bottom there.
I'm gonna get me some. If I don't get them for Christmas, we'll get them.
Yeah, if Santa Claus don't bring them to you, maybe Anna will get you
What
some.
I'll do is I'll put them on the Amazon list.
There you go.
And send it to her.
Yeah. Just click my link before she buys. Make sure
I'm
to
gonna
tell
click
her
my
that.
link. Let's see. How about a shout out to my son Dakota Smith?
Dakota, there you go, buddy. Shout out to you. Glad to have you watching.
Gene asked, can you send me their number? I'm not sure what he's talking about.
You want his phone number? It's 1-900. Fill in the blank there.
You want Justin's number? I got that. I'll send that to you.
My number's about $3.99 a minute. I have to use my deeper voice on that line.
Yeah, I like how Joe Amazon. I like how Becca says it. Amazon.
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 Yeah, Becca on there, man. She gives out them Amazon gift cards on her live streams. She makes it rain on people. She made it rain on me tonight out here.
Gene said, where my boat is? It's at Toon Time in Sumter, South Carolina. They got a Facebook page. I don't think they have a website, but yeah, I can get you their number. Actually, I've only communicated through Facebook Messenger, to be honest. $1.99. She's super sticker that says "Wait for it."
It's coming, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra.
Mike, I'm planning on going up the Lake Gaston to fish with some boys off the bank. Catfish Regulators and LG Bass. They got a good dock down there that they fish live of. It just seems really fun, so I'm gonna go try that. You ever fish Lake Gaston?
One time, I went over there and fished with Zach Royce. Took a trip. Pretty good fishery over there. Yeah, I was wanting to learn about dragging and all that a few years ago, and so I was like, he's the man to do it. He's the man to teach me. It's a good trip.
Whew, man.
That wind, man, I'm telling you, it's gusting again, y'all. It's gusting. It's cold. I don't think we're going to be out here no 9 o'clock tonight.
It's 7:04 now. I say we give it to 8 o'clock if we can make it that long.
All right, 8 o'clock it is, folks. That'll give us an hour after dark. So
it can't be as bad as in February when you come out here that one time.
Well, no, it was.
It was freezing out here.
It was this time. It was November.
Really?
Yeah,
Thought
into
for sure
October,
it was
November.
February.
No?
No? Okay.
I went to the beach there. That trip was in February.
Oh, okay. Either way, I know it was cold that weekend when you came down.
Yeah, we had some high winds there. We couldn't. It was rough out there. There were waves crashing everywhere that day.
Daniel asked, Justin, would you accept an Amazon gift card for a giveaway on your channel?
I mean, if you want to handle all that stuff, man, and as far as the getting it to them and whatnot, giveaways are kind of tricky. It has to be like where everybody has a chance. They can't not like a raffle thing with the YouTube rules. But I mean, if you want to do some kind of giveaway and then pick a winner or whatever, by all means, man.
You got Noah V heading out. Thanks, Noah. Jimmy Edwards, $25. You got
See you later, Noah.
Huh?
I was saying see you later to Noah there.
Okay. Jimmy Edwards said you got to catch one for Phyllis. She said no skunk allowed.
Hey, thank you for that super chat there, Jimmy. No promises, Phyllis. We trying. I was so optimistic coming out here because the way the wind's blowing, overcast day, some weather coming in. I'm like, that's going to boost our chances tonight. But so far, no such luck. I'm hoping for it though, Phyllis. I'm hoping.
Mike Laney said, Kevin, are there a lot of gar in Moultrie? Fished there in July and had a lot of runs but no hookup. Yeah, there are a lot of gar in Moultrie. In the shallows for sure. We caught a black gar this year.
A black one?
It's pigmented. It's jet black.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. $4.99, Tim Criquet.
Thank you, Tim.
I seen Willow's photo of a big carp in the chat. I'm curious if either of you tried chasing big carp.
Yeah, I've got some videos on my channel I done earlier in the year chasing some carp. I'm going to do some more of it here when they drop our water level at home so I can access some more bank spots. But I kind of got into the carp fishing this year. It's a lot of fun.
It's a really good question. Cody Allen, not Cody Allen, sorry, Sheldon Bertram, do you think you can overfish a spot?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially if you're taking fish out. But if you get a spot like me and Kevin was talking about this last night, this spot that we're on, I was like, if you come out here 5 days a week, probably 2 to 3 nights every week, you're probably going to get a good fish. Just because the way it is here, they're going to be working in through this canal and stuff. And it's like, if you just have baits here, you're taking advantage of fish that are working in and out. But some spots, yeah, I think you could fish them too hard, fish them out.
What size sinker do you prefer for gollywoppers?
What was the question?
Oh, sorry. What size sinker do you prefer for gollywoppers?
I mean, it really depends on how I'm fishing. If I'm suspending back home, I typically use 8s because that keeps my baits down when I'm stationary, or suspending in current keeps it from rising up in the water column. If I'm just casting baits out though, I'll use 2-3 ounces, just enough to cast with.
Hooks and Hammock said, I'd have a great time going up there and fishing the dock with those guys. Tom, LG Bat, his wife cooks like gourmet meals when people go up there to fish with them.
Really?
Big, thick steaks, tomahawk steaks, and all kinds of desserts. And
well, hell, that's worth the trip right there.
I know, right? And it's easy fishing, too. They just sit there in them chairs and just wait for the takedown. That's it.
Nice. Sounds like a good setup.
Dalton Drake said, this is the first live stream I've caught.
Well, Dalton, are you the jinx? Are you the reason we ain't catching nothing?
Don't let him do that to you, Dalton. Don't let him do that.
Glad to have you, Dalton. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Mike Page, do blue catfish move around a lot?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they seem to move a lot, especially certain times of year.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this spot, we sat here for long enough the other night, and then one moved in,
Yeah.
So they're always traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know a lot about flatheads, but I've been told that they're very territorial.
Yeah, I think they kind of have a place that they live, and then they retreat back to, go feed, come back. The blues seem to move quite a bit.
Jim Hughes said, cook up some of Kevin's chicken.
You need to cook
I don't
us
know
up
if you
something.
You don't want to eat that. That's been in the cooler all night next
Yeah.
to some nasty herring.
Might be some salmonella on
Yeah.
that.
Sound of something. I already dealt with them stomach problems yesterday.
Yeah, he had the bucket with us last night just in case.
I got it today too.
I
but
told him I wasn't holding him over the side there. He's gonna have to go to an island or something.
never leave home without it. What are your favorite hooks to use?
I've been using the Mustad Demon Circles there for a long time now. I'm gonna switch. Catfish Sumo's got a hook coming out sometime this winter. I think it's gonna be December or so. And I'm gonna try it out. Switched over to it.
Curtis Large, $4.99.
Thank you, Curtis.
I recently watched your video on knocker rigs. You're using Carolina rigs now, right?
I am.
And is there a reason you stopped the knocker rig? I know the answer to that one.
Yeah, the reason is I like the knocker rig. It was working out really well, but I kept getting the same questions over and over and over. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to go back to the Carolina rig because nobody questions it. So I stopped using the knocker rig, but it worked really well for suspending baits. I really liked it. So when my YouTube days are over, I'll probably go back to the knocker rig.
I remember you saying that.
Yep.
Because I've tried a knocker. I've never caught anything on it.
Yep.
So
It's really good. If you get snagged, that sinker's just pounding the hook.
Yeah.
So it worked really well. But yeah, that's the official answer right there. Just got tired of answering questions about it.
James, I do have a Facebook page for Palmetto Cats. Yep.
He got Facebook. He got Instagram.
And that's it.
No TikTok.
No.
You get on there eventually.
TikTok's evil, man.
It is. I don't like it. I don't make any money on there, but
I thought
I'm on there.
Snapchat was evil till TikTok came out.
I don't know how to snap.
It's really weird. I run a Snapchat for the school page, but I hope I'm doing it right. I don't even know how to see how many followers I got.
Why are you Snapchatting for the school children?
It's just announcements and stuff. Hey, we don't give the kids any excuse to miss anything. They're gonna know about it. If TikTok wasn't so evil, I'd do a TikTok for the school. But the comments on there are just nasty.
Yeah. I turned my comments off on TikTok.
Oh, you can't? You can do that?
Yeah. It was so bad. It was just a cesspool.
Now maybe I didn't know that. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll do TikTok then.
Yeah, I turned everything off. I wasn't reviewing them, and then I got on there one day, and it was like just blasting me, and I'm like, hell with these people. I'm turning it off.
It's pretty bad.
Mostly, I think it's because so many kids are on there, on the TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, my sinkers weren't red. That's why I didn't catch any on the knocker rig.
It helps. That's what people think.
Man, we need one of these rods to go down.
Just one.
We're out here suffering. And
We suffering in this wind. I don't know how cold and miserable I look, but I'm cold, y'all. This wind, it was bad before the sun went down, but it's cold. It's 50, feels like 30. I don't do this cold weather.
Sandra said, roses are red, violets are blue. Let's go kitty kitty and a big blue.
Hell, I'd like to get just one fish just so we could leave.
A striper, a channel cat.
Anything. I'd
Even
take a channel cat. I'd take a channel cat right now.
You know something's wrong with him now. You know something's wrong with him now. I never tried jugging. Have you ever tried jugging?
I've done it before. It's okay. If you're there watching them go down, it's gonna be fun. But I don't.
And I think that's really good if you want the fish to eat.
Yeah, smaller stuff. I don't like people to leave them out for all night and stuff and lose track of them.
Jimmy Edwards said, "You look cold, buddy."
It's cold. It's cold. It's the wind. If the wind wasn't blowing, it wouldn't be bad. I wish I had me another layer on.
Yeah. Joshua, thanks, buddy. Make sure you watch some videos. I appreciate it. Need a 50-pounder for Justin to put up.
That's a great idea. I hope it happens. We know there's some in here. Kevin got one the other night, so.
Oh yeah, Mike Laney, I don't guide. I don't have the confidence nor the license or the insurance to do it. But Paul Blackwell Fish on Guide Service is a trophy guide boat right here in Santee Cooper. He's got a Facebook page and everything. There's a light coming down the canal.
There's a what?
There's a boat coming down the canal.
I'll be damned.
Maybe it's
probably
a fan.
search and rescue. Is it your wife bringing us the chicken? Anna, is that you in the boat on the way down through here? We needed a boat to come out here and run over our lines. That'd be perfect.
No fish yet, Jeremy. It's pretty miserable out here for, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was so excited tonight coming out here seeing them. The wind was blowing. I was like, we're going to tear them up tonight, but nothing yet.
I wouldn't say it's miserable, but
The cold makes it
it's
miserable.
chilly.
Yeah.
It's chilly.
Fishing's fun, but it's more fun when you warm. Where do you think they're going to be fishing at, Kevin, in this wind? They ain't going out at the main lake, surely.
I don't know. Somebody said game warden.
Yeah. I ain't seen a game warden yet out here. They more sparse out here than they are back home.
Anna said, nope, not me. Just got home and eating fried chicken.
Okay. I'm jealous, Anna. I wish I was eating some chicken right now, too. This setup here, though, is one thing we've accomplished tonight, aside from no fish catching, is me having facing the camera with the rods behind me. I can see the rods, so I'm getting better at this live stream. I ain't getting no better at fishing, but I'm getting better at the live streaming deal. You sure that ain't somebody coming down the bank, Kevin? Like a hiker or something?
You're right. It probably could be a truck.
We probably got people walking down here to fish right here where we're at.
Willow said, I don't know what you're complaining about. It's warm in my house. Probably warm in my house, too.
I'm going to crank that heater up and I get back to the car. I'm going to have to thaw out. Feel like my feet's starting to go numb. Yeah, I think that's somebody walking down the bank. There's an old service road that goes down through here that you can walk from the parking lot down here. It's just a long walk, 2 miles or so. They're going to be disappointed when they get down here and we tying up this bank.
Douglas said, just look, and there's actually someone selling painted sinkers on eBay. You sure it's not Justin?
I ain't surprised, man. It's a
Memorabilia,
great
man.
idea.
Sandra said she's in shorts and tank top here with the front door
Oh,
open.
of course she is. 85 degrees down there in Florida.
Oh, Florida? Why have y'all not moved spots yet?
We ain't, listen, you see that waves crashing there? We ain't going nowhere but back to the car. That's the next spot we going to. I would not want to be out in the kayak in this kind of weather here, this kind of wind on Santee Cooper at night with this kind of stuff. That's
Larry
something
said
goes
that's
wrong.
the Palmetto Trail.
Palmetto Trail, is that what it's called? Steve says put a face mask on. It would help, but it'd be hard to talk with it and get the good audio.
Curtis Large, $4.99. Have
Thank
you
you,
got
Curtis.
some good material for editing while not live on your trip?
Yep, got enough for 3 videos. So I'll get those edited when I get home, and those will come out next week. I'll have one about catching bait over here, and then 2 catfishing videos.
Jeremy, that's what we thought. We thought the wind would help us out tonight.
Yeah, I was excited about the wind coming out here. Now I'm cussing it on the inside.
Catfish Club member Keith Doc Reed.
Keith, my man, glad to have you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you and all the people who've joined the Catfish Club tonight, man. We've had probably 10 people sign up tonight. It's awesome. Got 606 people watching, 601 thumbs ups. Y'all are amazing.
Tell you what, all it takes is it can happen quick. Just one big takedown and
Yeah, you get a school of them moving in, it could happen anytime. Where are you standing at, Kevin? There we go. Now we can see me again.
somebody said in chat that you look cold. I was gonna cover up your face.
It's just cold. I'm freezing. I'm trying to get my teeth not to chatter.
When's the next ocean video coming?
Good question. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it back to the ocean this year or not. It'd be nice to kind of go in the winter, maybe January, February, just to get away when it's real cold at the house and stuff. Just go down, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. Yeah, there's somebody walking down this trail, y'all. We in somebody's fishing spot out here tonight.
Nah, I think there's a truck.
You think it's a truck?
That's too bright to be somebody walking.
It ain't got but one light.
It might be a cyclist.
They coming, y'all. I'm gonna spin the camera
Yeah,
this
they're moving
way.
way too fast to be.
There's somebody, they running down here to get to the spot. We got a situation going on here, y'all. I'm packing tonight, though. We're safe. Don't worry about me. That must be.
Huh? Not yet. We trying to stay. What's that? No, we're biding our time, buying our time right now. Yeah, it's cold.
He's over here. We're live. He's over here having private conversations, y'all. I guess it's not somebody that's going to kill us. I was ready.
Thank you.
I can't hear a damn thing they're saying because of the wind.
He said it would pull an overnighter. And I said,
They're pulling
no.
an overnighter?
No, he asked us if we are.
Oh, hell, I'd freeze to death. You'd find me in a... I'd have hypothermia out here. Is he fishing?
No, it's a cyclist.
Oh, it's like bicyclists? Mm-hmm. Riding out here at night. With all
Pizza
these
Hut
alligators.
delivery. Pizza man.
I wish it was a pizza delivery.
They're on the way to Palmetto Island. No, they're going the wrong way. Palmetto Island would be cold tonight. This is the wind. Actually, this is the same weekend last year. The wind was blowing the same way. Halloween weekend last year.
Mm-hmm.
Uber Eats. Order in.
Y'all have Uber Eats over here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We country, but we ain't that country.
Well, you pretty damn country. You can't bet on sports over here. I done learned that lesson the hard way. Hey, here's another one.
$5, Ryan Inglesby. Justin, when are you going to come up and fish St. Louis?
Well, no plans to get out there, Ryan, but I appreciate your interest in it. I might get out there someday. Wherever I go next, going to have to be warm.
$5, Dominic Hollis.
Dominic, he's a Catfish Club member.
I'm the same way. I'm packing every time I go fishing.
You got to these days. There's too many people making threats and stuff to me. I don't take no chances. Yeah, Xavier, I wish a big bowfin had come along. I'd take any kind of bite right now.
Hot chocolate weather. That would be good too.
Oh, I could go for something warm.
Wrap your
Just
hands
something
around that
warm.
cup.
Yeah, this battery pack I'm holding here on this camera mount's cold. It's froze solid right now, I feel
Oh
like.
yeah, Paige and Kevin videos. We do boat ramp videos in Lake Wiley. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you guys. Dieter Melhorn put me on to you guys. They do those like boat ramp follies.
Oh, yeah,
They'll sit up
okay.
there on Lake Wiley and film the boneheads with the boats. They get an occasional bird flown to them every once in a while. They get a pretty good amount of views too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That stuff's funny to watch. I wish that stuff on them pleasure boaters all the time. So I'm glad to know what actually happens to them.
Sandra said a shot of tequila would work too to warm you up.
Something warm
Shot
me
of
up.
tequila would make me go into some kind of coma right now. I ain't drank nothing in so long.
Yeah, I ain't no drinker either.
I don't think I've drank anything in like 6 or 7 years.
Well, tonight's the night, I guess. You'll be celebrating me leaving. Like he's
like
finally gone. He's out of here. He's going back to Tennessee.
You have to figure out a way to put me on the kayak and get me back to the hill. Nah, Justin would like leave me on the beach and tell Anna to come get me.
Yeah, I believe you land. I'll be like, it's cold. I'm going to the house. Anna will come get him.
Yeah, these fish need to step it up for sure.
Yeah, the fish has let us down out here. I thought by now we'd already have at least one.
I was super excited. You know,
Me too.
Justin told me yesterday, he said, you know, I'm down for whatever. We need to go to the Cooper. We can go back to the spot. And I wish now that we would have flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Because
the wind down there probably wouldn't be as bad.
No,
if
we
it
had
was
the
so
trees
narrow.
on each side of us.
Yeah.
But that'd be
Yeah.
a cold boat ride, though.
Yeah, it would. It was cold last night when we come back. You'd think you living over here, when I suggested that, you would have made the right decision.
Well,
Why'd you mess that up, Kevin?
I didn't know
I blame you.
I didn't know that there would be an option for me to come fishing tonight because of my faculty meeting. So when you said you was coming back to this spot, I was like, I can do that.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it out here nonetheless.
me
If
too,
I'm
man.
gonna be cold and getting skunked, I need to have you with me.
yeah,
to
at
do
least
it.
you're not doing it alone.
I'm not doing it alone.
Ryan Hardvigsen. Hey man, at $4.99, I finally caught you on a live stream. When are you coming to Anchorage, Alaska to catch some salmon?
Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. I'd love to get out there to Alaska at some point. That's kind of one of them, what do you call it, bucket list type trips.
Me too.
I'd love to get out there. I'd just love to go see Alaska one time.
Yeah, I want to take my dad as like for a retirement gift.
Yeah,
He
that'd be a
don't have
nice
too
gift.
much longer, but I like to go out there with him and my brother
Yeah.
and get on some big halibut.
Oh, yeah. Them halibut look cool. They're just a cool looking fish.
Unreal Phantom, $5. Can't
Thank you,
agree
buddy.
more there. I'm always packing and recently taught my fiance to shoot. Can't be safe enough these days.
You just never know anymore, man. You never know. Every day on the news, there's something crazy going on, and so it's safe to have it. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Thank you for that super chat. Boy, I got to hold the wind gusting here, about blowing the camera around here.
Somebody said make a fire. I don't think it'd be safe to make a fire
Probably
right
not
now.
tonight. The wind will be blowing it. You know it's your fault, Kevin. Somebody said there about blaming.
That's
Give
all
you
right.
someone to blame it on, Justin. Couldn't be your fault. That's right, James. It's his fault I'm getting skunked. He's put that chicken everywhere and it's run the fish off. They know it ain't a natural bait.
See, I ran them towards your line.
No, you run them completely out of here.
Now,
Them
see,
fish,
you
they
are-
went to North Carolina,
You threw
I
in the
guess.
right spot. You're a little bit over today, and you threw in the right spot. You should be tearing them up.
I should be. That chicken's running them away.
Oh my god!
That wind is getting worse, man. God, damn, it's cold.
Let's all sing a catfish song or something. Like make the catfish rain.
Yeah, they better sing that song soon, cause
I'm okay if the catfish sprinkle.
yeah, me too. We're gonna give it about 30 minutes here. 8 o'clock. We wrapping this up
Yeah.
if we ain't got bit. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
I may be froze to death by then.
Yeah, and plus, you know, I mean, once you get to that tree line, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
But you got
I got 20 minutes to get to the tree line.
a half a mile to the tree line.
Now, I'm gonna have to go slow
If your
too,
kayak don't sink.
because these waves are gonna be coming over my bow with that trolling motor weight. So I'll be plowing through them.
I guess we could throw the kayak in the boat.
I ain't lifting that thing. Not with all my gear.
Woo.
Fishing Billy says we need to sacrifice to the fish gods. Feel like I'm sacrificing myself by sitting out here.
Chris's Customs Engraving said, Kevin. Yes, sir? Practice your fly fishing before you go salmon fishing. Can the Catfish Sumo rods that you have be used with a spinning reel?
I mean, they're made for bait casters, so I think I could be telling a lie. I think he has one model that is a spinning reel or spinning rod. I'm sure he'll be coming out with some more though. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're not pedaling that thing.
Yeah, it'd be even slower if I was pedaling.
How far a run at a truck you got for? I'm not gonna leave him hanging, so it's about a half hour for him and me.
Yeah, it's about 2 miles, and so you do the math on it. I go about 4 miles an hour in a kayak, so it's about 15 minutes a mile and about 30 minutes to the ramp.
Hot dogs, hot dogs. Use hot dogs or chicken livers.
Yeah, we couldn't do no worse with it tonight.
Sandra said shrimp works for her.
Yeah.
I just made a shrimp video.
Yep, you did. Joshua Lynn says, shout out to all the moderators in here doing a great job. That's the truth, man. I got some of the best moderators on YouTube.
Jimmy Edwards, $15.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Here's some gas money and have a safe trip home. I joined Kevin's channel. Much fun, and you guys rock.
Well,
thanks,
thank
man.
you so much, Jimmy. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
I see, Jimmy's a good man. You need some people like that on your channel, Kevin.
I do. I got a lot of great people on my channel, but I'm always in search of more, that's for sure.
Can't never have too many good people in your life.
That's right. Kevin, you going to be live trying to get your boat out and filming just back to the car? Probably not.
I should stay live while you get in the boat and get it out of the water.
Well, so I took my cards to school, my video cards, to unload the footage from last night, or from Monday night, and I actually got the takedowns on both those fish.
Did you? Awesome.
But then I left them in my book bag in the truck.
Oh heck.
I'm a genius sometimes. Yeah, that's Daniel. We'll probably let Justin ride on the inside of the boat, so I'll take most of the weight.
There's Sandra back with another banana.
Sandra, I thought you wanted a fish.
I know. She keeps throwing these bananas at us. That's bad luck.
Somebody said, "Stop that, Sandra." You should stay live on the way back. Ooh, that's dangerous right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
That's too risky for that phone and that rig.
I know. That's.
What do you say? Your rig right there is probably about $2,000 almost. The phone is over.
Yeah, the phone's over $1,000, and the microphone $399, I think, or whatever it was. So yeah, that's an expensive mistake if I'm live on the way back and things go wrong.
You got your dongle there and your cable and your battery.
I got a high-tech setup here, Kevin. I got a lot going on with this.
Do. Check your boat, Kevin. Kevin stashed some in there. Bananas. There ain't much room to put anything in there, honestly. It's a good little boat. I'm so glad that my cousins let me borrow it.
Yeah, it was real nice of them.
Otherwise, Monday night probably would have happened. I would have walked the 2 miles out here, but last night wouldn't have happened, and I definitely wouldn't walk it again.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful I think they're watching. Becky and Todd Ellison are my cousins. I love them so much, and I just thankful for family.
Yeah, thank you for letting Kevin borrow the boat. I appreciate it. We've made use of it, man.
Yeah, we have. Put a cam strapped on your chest. Mike Barron, $2.
Oh.
Hope you stay safe, buddy, and be careful. Love the vid.
Well, thank you, Mike.
These fish got 26 minutes.
Yeah, these fish,
I ain't
man.
watching that clock.
I know you are. I'm watching it too. I wish you hadn't have said 8 o'clock. I wish you had said about 7:30.
Hey, gotta give them a chance.
Yeah. I just, today I just thought this spot with the wind blowing in, we'd just come out here and hit it one more time because it was good to us Monday night and it was good to a couple years ago, and I thought we'll go live here final night. I already got enough content for 3 regular videos that'll come out there next week, and so I was like, we'll just go live again and see what happens. But so far, we got the skunk going. Had one bite, I guess, and some reason cut me off. So
I got a video last night too. It ain't. It's just gonna be Justin fishing. So if you want to see a bunch of Justin fishing from a different angle that you don't normally see.
Kevin took me out to the Cooper River last night, and we had one rod. It was my rod that just kept getting hit over and over and over again. So it's all right. Well, if only one of us can catch fish, it might as well be me.
It might as well be you. I
like it better that way.
I really wish whatever hit that brim though, man.
Yeah, it was a nice hit.
I've never, until I went to New Mexico a couple weekends ago, I never seen flatheads bite like that. They always just slam it. And then the little pulling and that pop is what people talk about all the time.
Yep.
But you suspend fish, so they don't pop it for you. They just take it, right?
Well, you'll feel a thump. You'll see your rod just go ba-bump, and then you'll just get weight just slowly going down with it. A lot of fun when that happens. You can feel it. I mean, when they hit, you just feel the jolt, like it vibrates the kayak. It's pretty awesome.
That's what happened last night. It rocked the boat. Too rough, bro. Get that surfboard out and hang 10.
Yeah, them waves are coming in there. I can't imagine what the main lake is like right now. It's probably got rollers out there.
Oh, yeah.
This area here, it's actually protected a little bit.
Yeah. It's dangerous out there, even for a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
I've dunked the front end of my pontoon boat out there several times. There's nothing wrong with no fish. I'd rather have a real reality of what happens than fish catching video every time. Everyone skunks out sometimes. That's true.
Yeah, well, it's looking like it could happen tonight, possibly.
Well, you're welcome, John the Savage.
Yeah. Glad we could make your dreams of a skunk come true.
It's really hard to catch fish live. Like when you see people catching fish live, I mean that's a miracle in my boat.
It's exciting when I've caught fish live, just because you're doing it in front of a live audience. It's just something better about it. But when you're out here on a night like tonight and you ain't getting bit, it's kind of one of them things, It's frustrating. I want to catch fish every time I go out, but don't always happen, unfortunately.
What kind of kayak?
I got a Hobie Pro Angler sitting there. Got the motor guide motor on it there. I got my pedals with me out here. I normally don't carry the pedals back home because I ain't never far from the ramp, but out here, some of the runs I've made. The run I made yesterday, by the time I got done, I was about an hour from the ramp, so I had my pedals with me just in case something went wrong.
Never say never, yeah.
We're about to say never at 8 o'clock.
Kevin, I think I seen you fishing with chicken. That was blue, red, and purple. Yep. Yeah, that was my first really good video. Was that video? It was Kool-Aid chicken, but since that was my first time ever using chicken. I've seen other people do it.
That was a good performing video for you.
Yeah. Since then, I've just used regular chicken. I've used Jello too. It works. But I think it's just the chicken. Catfish can see well and they can smell well and they sense it. Maybe it just mimics some other kind of natural bait in the water. I don't know. I don't have any explanation. But plain chicken works pretty good. What's your favorite bait for big flatheads?
Back home, I like skipjack. It's hard to go wrong with skipjack. Out here, I don't know. I don't know what they like out here.
Me neither. I think Jeremy caught that big one on a cut piece of bluegill on Sunday night. 64 pounds.
Yeah, people seem to have more success on bluegill out here than what they have back home. It seems to be a more common food source for them out here.
No fish yet, Joe Murray. It ain't looking too good.
Ain't looking good for us. I was so excited coming out here, y'all. I'm like, the wind's going to be perfect. It's going to help us. And all it's done is make us cold.
James Kelly said, I like the live streams because you get the anticipation of real fishing.
Yeah.
That big one could hit anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah, last Monday night, I was so surprised when that rod doubled over like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was peel and drag.
I fully expected to come out here and maybe not, maybe get skunked. And then that rod bent over like that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you told me the conditions and said you're going to catch fish one night and get skunked on the other, I would have said we would have got skunked on Monday night.
That's right.
And wore them out tonight, and that's been the exact opposite.
You'll catch a fish at 7:50. That
I hope
works
so.
for me.
I'd be okay with that.
10 minutes to land it, and then we out.
And then we out.
It would be nice to get a fish for your fans.
Yeah, I always want to catch them. It'd be nice to end the trip on a bang out here. I'm heading home. For those of you just tuning in, I've been over here in South Carolina the last 3 days and just doing some fishing and filming on Lake Moultrie, which is part of the Santee Cooper, and it's been a great trip. And I'm heading back home in the morning. Going to spend the night here tonight and go back home in the morning. And probably take tomorrow off because it'll take me about 5 to 6 hours to get home, depending on traffic, and then I'll get it going back there at home again on Friday if the weather. I haven't looked at the weather, but if the weather's good, I'll probably get out there somewhere on Friday and
I
fish.
definitely leave the hotel after 8:30.
After 8:30?
Yeah.
Is that like rush hour?
Rush hour is around 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably sleep in tomorrow.
And
so I
that
probably
Highway
won't.
17 to the interstate is no joke. You'll be just sitting there every light, traffic bumper to bumper.
Yeah, I don't want to make a long drive any longer than I have to. Jimmy Edwards there, it ain't over till it's over. That's the truth, Jimmy.
Larry said this used to be a good camping spot when you could walk in from Highway 6. That's the road out there.
Oh. I guess they cut that off, huh?
Being skunked is not a thing for me. It's about how much fun you have. I agree.
Yeah, I will say, it's been fun this week fishing with Kevin. I've known him through YouTube, but I ain't never met him in person before coming out here on this trip. He's a good dude, and it's been a lot of fun. He's been real helpful to me. I mean, especially last night, taking me out there on the Cooper River in his boat or his cousin's boat there, and it's been a fun trip for me. Real fun trip. I'm happy for the fish I've caught, but it's been a fun trip regardless.
Yeah, I saw the one you put up on Instagram. That was a nice fish.
Yeah, I got that one yesterday. It was out here on the main lake.
Let's see. Zach, he used to be a travel nurse, but now he's full-time YouTube.
Yep.
Brian Wincoop, $4.99.
Hey, thank you, Brian. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. It's nice of you. Everybody tonight that's donated and joined the Catfish Club, thank you so much. I mean, y'all are the reason that I can keep this channel going, so I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. This has been one of the best years of my life, other than losing my dog and a health scare with my mom earlier in the year. It's been just a fantastic year for me, and it's all because of you all. So I'm very grateful to you.
Josh said we make a good team. Yeah, it's a lot more fun to live stream with somebody else. I've done it a few times. It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier. It takes the pressure off having to have the comment box going.
You have to find something to talk about.
Yeah.
In a skunk situation.
There's Brian's comment. He said that $5 is to break the skunk. If you catch one, send me 35 cents back.
Sandra with $1.99. At least she gave you a thumbs
up instead of a banana.
Now we're going to catch a fish.
Yeah, now we've warded off the bad luck there, Sandra. It's time to catch one now.
Thanks, Curtis. You guys have a natural ability to give comprehensive information about fishing.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the things we say about fishing is true, but we can communicate it well.
I'll definitely tell you when I don't know something. Like the flathead bait, I'm going to guess bluegill on our river because Jeremy caught a giant one on it. So. Biggest one I caught was 28 pounds, and it was on a small piece of bluegill too. So YouTube gets that extra 35 cents. Yeah.
If they don't, the IRS will.
Watching from Kansas, what's your preferred hook size?
I like the 10-aught size in the Mustad hooks.
He's got the link in the description if you want to check them out.
Yeah. Yeah, all these hook brands, you know, there's no standard in sizing. One company's 7-aught might be another company's 10-aught.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say, you know, when you describing a hook size, but I like that 10-aught size on the Mustads.
I still have one of them Tackling Cats 9-aughts out right now, run out of them because they went out of business. But that's a 9-aught, and it looks like a 12-aught compared to the Mustad 10-aught.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, I wish they would be like a standard sizing across the board. It'd be so helpful.
I wonder if it's the gap size, maybe?
Maybe, yeah, that may have something to do with it.
Moon pie eating time. Shoot, we need something warm.
That thing's probably froze solid by now. It'd be like an ice cream treat. And it, you know, and the funny thing is it's not cold air temp wise.
No.
It's just the dang wind.
I'm just happy that I went and found this long sleeve shirt because I would have done been out of here.
Yeah.
Or I'd be up there in the trees.
Yeah. They say, Kevin, they say that the way to keep warm is body heat.
No.
But I'd just rather die.
It's not.
I'd just rather die.
Yeah. Body heat with my woman, yeah. But I don't need to be cold to do that.
Yeah, me either.
Let's see. Kevin, do you guide? No, sir.
You got a lot of requests about being a guide out here,
happens.
Kevin.
It happens all the time. Even if I wanted to, or no, I don't want to because I don't have the confidence yet. Mm-hmm. Like I just started catfishing, targeting catfish 2 years ago, seriously. So I got a lot to learn, and I don't mind admitting that. But there are a lot of good guides up here.
You need to learn how to put me on a good spot out here because this one right here tonight ain't panning out.
You chose this spot. There's $20 from Killer B.
Killer B!
Hey, buddy, really enjoyed your adventure. Hoping you make it to Texas to catch some sharks, kings, jacks, and maybe even a cobia with me this summer.
Yeah, man. Texas is on the to-do list. That's going to be one of my big trips coming up, hopefully next year. I really hope you can make it down there, Billy, so I'll be taking you up on that. Absolutely. And thank you for that super chat, man.
Not tonight, Sandra. It don't seem like it. How often do you move baits? That's a good question.
Rarely.
Yeah.
We ain't been getting hit, so baits ought to be in good shape out there.
Yeah. Sometimes, if I wasn't in the situation I was in right now, where I have to look like a moron trying to get up on that boat, I would have probably moved my baits just for the simple fact that sometimes with a Santee rig, you can cast it, and it can get all jumbled up.
Oh, yeah.
And so your bait can be all balled up and you never know it.
Yeah.
So I'll move mine around, you know, if I'm sitting on a spot, at least every half hour. But it's too much work.
Yeah,
one of them 4 rods has got to be good.
Kevin, if we get bit, I hope it's the one that you have to get in the boat to get it.
If that rod bends over like it did Monday night, I don't mind getting wet. Because after that fish, we're going home anyway.
Yeah, that's the truth. Lord, I'm choking up here on camera, y'all. Choking on my own slobber.
Debbie Miller said, you just made me LOL with the I'd rather die comment.
Yeah. Yeah, if it comes down to survival situation, me and him have to body heat. I think I'm just going to say I've had a good life and just go on to the next world.
I'll go find, actually the water would be warmer right now.
I think the water would be warmer actually. I think the water temp is like 70 degrees still out here.
Kevin, ever heard of Earl or Wayne Tyranny? They do guide. No, I don't. Honestly, I only know like 1 or 2 guides. Like I've met 1 or 2 guides. There's a bunch of them up here. But Paul Blackwell, the reason I recommend Paul Blackwell is because he's a trophy. He only does trophy catfishing, and he has a size limit that people can keep. So it helps with the conservation, and it doesn't, for lack of a better term, like rape the resources here.
Yeah.
You know? He doesn't let people just pillage. Pillage is a better word. pillage the lake. You know?
Yeah, pillage, rape, all the same, right? Hey, I seen Don Bell in the house. What's going on, Don?
I want to see the Monday night video. Jay, he's got that live stream's posted up. Right at the beginning, you'll see a striper. And not too far down the road, you'll see the 2 catfish.
Yeah, Kevin got a big one out here.
Tiffany McConkey. Safe travels tomorrow. Going home. It's been a blast watching you and Kevin.
Well, thank you. I hope to have a safe trip back. This trip, it went by quick. I mean,
It
it's
sure
just,
did.
I feel like I just got here.
What water
we got a
temp
bunch
do you
of comments tonight.
fishing for catfish?
Do what now?
He said, at what water temp do you stop fishing for catfish?
It ain't never got that cold.
Well, we're both from the south, so our water temps really don't get.
Yeah, we don't get.
We don't get freezing like ice and stuff like that.
We get down, if it's a really cold winter at home, we'll get to low 40s usually. What do you get out here normally?
We don't drop below 50 at all.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This January we caught a flathead. Past January, end of January. Zachary Crawford, $9.99.
Hey, thank you, Zachary, man. Appreciate that. Oh, he said I didn't put my message. Well, put it in there, Zachary. We're watching for it, buddy. Thank you for that super chat. It says for the calls. I appreciate it, man.
Justin, who are your top 4 college football teams?
Who's my top what?
Top 4 college football teams.
Gosh, I mean, I think you got to go Georgia number 1 and Alabama number 2. And I don't think who else you put down there matters. I think it's going to come down to them too. You know, people talk about Cincinnati. I don't think they're for real. Michigan State looks good. They could possibly have the defense, you know, to play with those guys. But I think it's going to be Georgia and Alabama in the end, unfortunately. 2 schools I just absolutely despise.
8 minutes.
Kevin's counting down over here, y'all. He is counting them down. Hey, there's Seth Yates, $4.99. He says, my 10-year-old son, Caden, wanted me to ask you for a shout-out to him for all the tackles he just made at football practice.
Nice.
Absolutely. Shout out to you, Caden. I'm glad you had an awesome day. We might be seeing you on the TV here before long. Seeing you playing for one of these colleges coming up here. Thank you for watching, Caden.
That's good that your daddy's got you involved in some stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're not just playing video games all
That's
day.
right. Rick Hill says, I look cold. I am cold, man. It's the wind.
Jimmy Lee said, I just subscribed to the channel. Look forward to lots of cool videos. You got a new subscriber?
Hey, glad to have you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. We trying to do more live streams here in the fall and the winter, and I'll put out more regular content once we get on into spring and summer. I was putting out 5 videos a week there for a while, but kind of scaled back now that, you know, now that YouTube's kind of, we're just in that season where fishing videos don't get watched as much, but I'll pick it up again in the spring. So glad to have you, man.
Cheryl's watching from the UK.
Hello to England.
Fishing Adventures, $15.
Thank you, Callie.
We catch catfish through the ice up here. Josh Pig Patrol has a video of his wife catching a 50-pound flathead through the ice.
If there's ice on the water, I'm at the house, Callie.
Yeah.
I don't care what's going on in that ice fishing. I ain't doing it. Of course, I don't know, them ice fishing guys, they got them shanties with the heaters.
They don't suffer.
Yeah, they ain't suffering out there. That might be tolerable if I had me a shanty with a heater in it.
You seen old Luke with Northwoods Angling.
Yeah.
Up there driving on 3-foot thick ice. Just drive the truck out there and set up the tent. Catching sturgeon.
I'd be paranoid. I'd fall through the ice.
Not on 3 foot.
Well, yeah, I guess that is pretty thick. Gosh, are we really going to get skunked here? Santee Cooper, world-renowned blue cat fisher. We've caught fish this week. Are we really going to get skunked on my final fishing trip here?
Oh man,
That's not how we want to send it out.
It's been said that you can walk across the lake and step on catfish. And
so
not
many
sink.
big fish, you could just walk across them out here, and we can't get not one to bite tonight. It's been a great trip regardless.
It was a Tennessee River.
Do what now?
Wouldn't have been skunked if it was a Tennessee River.
No. No, ain't
never been skunked on Tennessee River.
Never
I've
out
never
there.
been skunked on the Tennessee River.
I mean, just as long as you never go there, you can't say you ever got skunked.
Well, they got 5 minutes. Here's the countdown. It's the final countdown.
Yeah, I had initially thought I'd stay live, you know, till 9 or 10, but it's so dang cold, it ain't happening.
Yeah, 10. If you would have asked me on the way out here, what's your cutoff? I would have said 10. Not no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I set that stream there for 5, and I thought we'll do the Kmart hours, 5 to 10. That's what I worked as a teenager there at the Kmart after school, and thought that'd be perfect. Give us some time right there before dark, after dark, catch some fish, but I'm too big a pansy to stay out there in this another 2 hours.
Xavier said, I think you'd have more luck fishing for goldfish at PetSmart at this rate.
That's the truth. I'm surprised we ain't got some more goldfish comments tonight. Normally I get pestered with people wanting me to use goldfish for bait and all that stuff.
I wonder if Chunky caught his big fish on that goldfish he was using last night.
He may have. Is
Or
he live right
Monday
now, you
night.
think?
Monday night. No, he's not live.
He's not live tonight?
There's some other people live, but not him.
It don't matter what hour or what day you go live. Somebody else is already live.
But all these people chose you. 560 people.
556 people right now watching me and you, mainly watching you, Kevin, get skunked. So this is your home water. Technically, I'm not getting skunked.
There's Chunky. He said no, it was on carp.
Oh, Chunky is watching.
I think it was 54 pounds, right? That's a good fish.
It's
man.
a big fish. I saw it there
Awesome
on his community post there on YouTube. It's a
Monday
whopper.
night must have been the big fish night because
It
I
must have
caught
been.
that big one that Monday night too.
Hey, good night, Jimmy. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody's saying 8:30. Heck with that.
Nah.
It's cold, y'all. I'm
mean,
telling you, I am
can
not a
stay
cold
till
weather.
8:30.
We won't be back to the ramp by 8:30. Yeah, it's a long haul to get back, but it's been worth it, man. It's been a great trip out here. And
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
I've had fun. And I am going to get up there and fish with you and Big Mike. I just got to.
Yeah.
I've done so much travel. I've been blessed. Let me just say that I'm not complaining to do a lot of traveling this year. And it just costs a lot of money to travel.
It does. That hotel and the gas cuts into the funds. But all you people tonight, you know, and Monday night donating these super chats, y'all have paid for the trip for me. So I appreciate you. Y'all have made this possible.
Hooks and Hammocks is making fun of you. He said, do you use goldfish as bait? You should try my grandpa's brother's uncle's cousin catches fish. Why are your sinkers red?
I had a guy, Kevin, this happened a few weeks ago. He got mad at me. Now, normally, you know, my moderators block the comments before I see them. He'd been asking me for years to use goldfish in a video, and I kept saying, I'll get to it. And he finally got fed up. He wrote a big long essay how he's tired of waiting on me. He was unsubscribing. He was leaving. He was done with me. I can't remember his name now. I'd shout him out. It don't matter. He said he was never watching again anyway.
I had one write me a letter and an email telling me he was unsubscribing because he didn't like the live streams. Because
I get that all the time.
He said they were too long to watch. And
Yeah.
I said, well, it's because you're watching them when I'm not live. They're fun when you're live.
Yeah, that's why I turn the comments off of my live streams after the live chat's off, because I get that too. My audience will be like, we hate your live streams, just film regular videos. And I'm like, you're welcome for the free content on them other videos.
Live streams are fun when you're live.
Yeah.
They're
hard to watch after the
terribly
fact.
hard to
but
watch when you're not.
Yeah.
We did bring chicken, Luther. I got four baits out there on chicken.
Yeah, hey, Brian, he's got the comment of the night right here. Said, from this point forward, it's Santee Pooper. That's awesome.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you.
Jay said he loves the live
Caught on
streams. Thank you,
chicken.
Jay.
$5, Justin Greer. Hey,
Thank you,
buddy.
Justin.
It's been fun watching as always. Have you ever fished any water in West by God, Virginia?
No, I ain't never fished up there in Virginia. I worked up there in Pulaski on a travel nurse contract, but I didn't do any fishing up there. I hope to make it up there someday. Thank you for that, buddy.
The alarm is going off. It is now 8 o'clock.
Is it 8 o'clock? Are we doing this? Are we doing a skunked live stream? 3 hours we've been skunked. Man.
I think we are.
Gosh, y'all. I hate to get skunked on Santee Cooper. 2, I hate to do it live, but me and Kevin are both cold, and I think we're going to wrap it up out here, y'all.
And we probably got a ton of grass on them lines out there, too.
Oh, I can only imagine how much. I see grass right there on that line.
Yep.
Our baits are probably covered in grass. I see it on yours over there, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all, well, my line over here is slack. Let me just check this line here before we cut the live stream off. Wouldn't that be something if I cut the live stream off, reeled in my lines, and had a fish on them? That'd be something. I think the wind jostling the kayak around just knocked some slack in, it's all. Yeah, it ain't got no fish on it. Doggone. Well, guys, it's well, I about tripped over my motor there. Let me get over here back in the light. Yeah, skunk tonight, y'all. But nevertheless, we had a dang good time. Big thanks to this guy right here, Kevin Lakin, Palmetto Cats. Check out his channel there, subscribe, watch, give him some view time and thumbs up. He's been a great host to me. Took me out there last night on the Cooper River. Y'all see that video next week. We got on some fish there, and my other videos from this trip will be out next week. I'm gonna edit those when I get back home tomorrow. But it's been awesome out here. The live streams have been fun. Even getting skunked tonight, other than just being freezing cold, has been fun with you all. It's always great interacting with you. And so everybody who super chatted me tonight, thank you so much. I mean, y'all paid for this trip for me, and it means a lot to me. So y'all be safe. We're gonna reel these lines in, and
that's when the real work starts.
That's when the real work starts, and we gotta get back through these waves and get back to the car. But anyway, y'all be safe, have a good night, and we'll see you